What's good? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Papa Pimp, you know what I'm saying? Live tonight. The topic is gonna be about black men and black men dating these humongous white women. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't talking about every white dude, cause every white dude don't date these type of women, but you know what I'm saying? I noticed like growing up and being around some men, I've seen a lot of dudes who date those type of women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why do black men date them type of women? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just, I guess it's just a choice or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or it's something they like. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, everybody got that choice on what they like. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, gonna date what they want to date. But I've seen a lot of this go on when black men uh, date outside their race, and then they'll choose some chick that's like 300 pounds and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy though, real crazy. But right now I'm trying to get this camera right though. You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this though. Like what y'all think about some of the stuff that be going on. What's y'all opinion? Do y'all feel like a lot of these dudes be dating these type of women? Or what? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. Do you feel like black dudes tend to date some of these women that might be like overweight or really big and stuff? Let me know what y'all think though, because I mean, in my opinion, I've seen a lot of dudes, black dudes, I don't know why, that tend to go this route, and I'm just wondering why. What's up, K Frame Classic? What's up, Tizzle? What's up, Sequoia Blackwood? Appreciate y'all coming, man. You know what I'm saying? If you coming in, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I also got a Facebook group, Papa Pimp. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go to my Facebook channel. And I also, you know what I'm saying, show some love to the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Support. You know what I'm saying? Anything y'all can donate it. But more important than anything, make sure you hit that like and share and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the core black. What is true? Like I ain't saying every black man tend to date these type of women, but it seems like I see a lot of black dudes when they want to date outside their race, they'll take whatever. And my thing is, you want to take whatever, but why? Like, what's the point of taking whatever though? Like, you don't gotta take whatever. Why take whatever? And I think it comes with some of them don't care. They don't got no standards. I'd rather see you go overseas and mess with some of these women. At 227, you know it's true, bro. I mean, the topic is hilarious, but you know it's true. There's a lot of dudes out here who rather date these type of women. Like they just like, I mean, I ain't saying all men. Like you got these women out here that want to date these Pookie and Ray Ray. You got some of these black men that want to get out here and date these white women. They look at these white women and they say, "Damn, I can't get a pretty one." What's up, Dexter Lynn? And it's true though. Like I see a lot of black dudes who date a white woman and they got to take the worst. Like you might pull better women your own race. And when you see white men date black women, they got natural hair, they beautiful, they in shape, they look good. My thing is, if you can't pull a nice looking woman like you pulling your own race, stick with your own race. I feel like they do it to develop momentum to get some skin in the game. They're not desired by those in their own race and not as combative. They know they don't deserve the cream of the crop. Right. If they don't deserve the cream of the crop in their own race, they don't deserve us. I understand if you talking to this woman just to come up or something, or you just using it for practice. You got niggas out here being in relationship with these type of women. Come on, man, stop your game. We can't be in no relationship with. If she can't pull a nice looking white man, don't give her the opportunity to date a nice looking black man. That's just my opinion. What's up? I love BBW and SBW Paul. I can't enough of Woody. I mean, that's cool. That's what you like. No, I ain't knocking it. All I'm saying is that that's what you like. But if you up here sacrificing it because you want to be with this white chick so bad that you would take a BBW, why can't you get a bad white chick? If you can't, stick with your own race or get something else. The black man got to raise the standard. Yeah, definitely. Got to raise the standard. Like John Doe said, it could be a fetish, though. It could be a fetish. I mean, people have fetishes. But my thing is, I don't know if it's a fetish. And I just think some people just lame. Nicole, I love fat chicks. Yeah, and these same dudes. I'm not saying nothing wrong with fat chicks or nothing. That's what you like, cool. But like, why date something that you can do better in your own race? I don't understand it. In the Midwest, they're called mud sharks. by the white boys, which is fucked up all the same. Should not give them the opportunity. They need to have a standard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've seen like this some white chicks that black dudes date. The white dudes kick their nose up to it. Like I would never talk about no shit. I would never date that. If they ain't gonna date it, why would you date it? You know, you got Mr. Jenkins talking about the only bitches I get is fat chick. Hey, the chick I'm dating though, I mean, I do like for my dating site, I holler at different women, but you never see me walking around. If you ask anybody in my city who I be walking around with, you'll never see me walking around with no woman like this. And that's because it ain't my type. So on my videos, I can pull any woman I want. So you know what I'm saying? But Mr. Jenkins, I'm gonna leave that link up here if you want to come up here and talk. That is a fetish. A fetish should become a lifestyle. Exactly. If you just want to have fun with some white chicks that's fat as hell and get off on them, use them, cool. That's your thing. But when you start getting in relationships with them and start acting like you pulling better and acting like you got something better than a black woman and you a black dude, you crazy. Because at the end of the day, that ain't better than some of the black chicks I see. These dudes, some of these dudes can do way better than their own race. They want to be with a white chick because they want a kid with good hair. They want a light-skinned child. So that means that you will sacrifice your standards just to have a kid that's light-skinned. It's sick to me. You know what I'm saying? And like one dude said, he liked those type of women. I am not knocking nobody who like those type of women. That's the type of women you like, cool. But if you out here acting like you the man, walking around with something that's 400 pounds, then you gotta be something said to you. Something gotta be told about you. I just don't understand why black dudes can complain about women dating these Pook and Ray Rays. Pook and Ray Ray be in shape. Women might be dating some criminals, but Pook and Ray Ray be in shape. You out here dating something that goddamn ain't had no exercise in years. You ain't got to worry about her cheating on you, laugh my ass. That's not true. Shit, somebody gonna mess with that. You think ain't nobody messing with these fat women? If you got them type of women, they cheat too. Somebody gonna hit. I mean, I've been around my cousin and they fuck with these type of chicks. These chicks is looked at as run-throughs. You get a chick like this, somebody gonna mess with her. You best to believe some savages out here that will slide in your crib and mess with your woman if she look like that. Don't never think that they won't mess with her, because I've been around people who done it. So you know what I'm saying? It's savage world out here. Yeah, fat women cheat too. And the thing about it, if a dude don't like you and he see you with a chick like that, if he a savage, he will mess with your woman if he can. Dudes don't care when it's all about war and they just want to get like, say it's a dude who don't like you and he just want to mess with your chick. If he can, he will. He don't care if she's 500 pounds. He'll do it out of being a savage and envy. People do that crazy stuff. Another black man with low standard would take her, exactly. Or another black man that's devilish. You got black men out here who would be like, damn, man, I want your chick. I'll take her and shit. Or I don't like you. I'll fuck her. They don't want her. They just want to do it for the just to be doing it. What's up, Tavia? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that link in the chat in a few and let some of y'all come up here and talk, man. I want to hear some different people's opinions, though. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to get my, trying to talk a little bit, give y'all a little time to listen to what I gotta say in my opinion. I see as people coming in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. The more people that like, the more people to share, the more people that's coming to the channel. And I'm going to get opportunity for people to come up here and talk, because, I mean, everybody got their own opinion. Run through an easy lick. Don't get caught lacking believing these women can't get sneaky link on your head. That's what I'm saying. They can get it, though. You know these type of women getting it. These women get pregnant. These women got kids. These women got babies. You'd be surprised who that baby daddies is. Low self-esteem, they feel like they winning. Right. How you winning when you walk around here with something look like that? And not saying if that's what you like and that's what you feel is for you, cool. But don't be bragging like you doing it and then talking about other people and what they do. Like, at the end of the day, you can't knock nobody if you walk around with somebody like that. Like, my thing is, if I can't get a nice looking woman like I get nice looking black women, like the black women I date, nice looking, I think. Why would I go to another race and take a 500-pound woman when I can get a 500-pound woman in my own race? I'm not going to do that. Hit the like, people. The likes are free. Yeah, everybody hit that like. Get them likes up. You know what I'm saying? I see 16 people in here. I mean, it ain't hard to hit no like button. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the like button, man. Make people come in. I'm telling you, man, there's more people that want to come in and more people that want to argue. There's a lot of people that want to come up here and debate. Dude with the hat on feel like he's conquered the universe. Right. He do feel like he ain't conquered the universe. But I'm gonna put this link in the chat, man, and anybody who want to come up here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep on talking. Yeah, and like I said though, some people might take it as I'm trying to knock people, but I'm not though. It's just a conversation. People talk about this every day. It's men out here who will take the scraps. I've been with men that tell me, man, I'm gonna take the scraps. I take the scraps. I don't care. Make the light look the viewers. Yeah, that's right. Get them food stamps. Yeah, yeah. If you trying to get something out the game, I ain't knocking you. If that's what you want. But if you out here trying to like say this your main chick, if you ain't gain, I mean, cool. If you gaining something from it or not gaining something from it, cool. But you know somebody gonna have something to say. People gonna claim. I give you props if you tough enough to be walking around with chicks like this calling your chick. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these black dudes I be seeing can do well better. They can do a lot better. That's all I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying? If you just having a little fun and you just wanna, I can see if you was calling a chick like this over late night just to have some fun and don't nobody know about it, but you walking around in public acting like this your chick, man, you gonna get played. That's all I can say. 15 people should be 15 likes. I agree. 15 people should be 15 likes. Get them likes up. I put the link in the chat, you know what I'm saying? More people gonna come on the show hopefully later, you know what I'm saying? Whenever they decide to come, you know, I'm gonna be on here for a while. So, but let me know in the comment section, man, like which one of y'all would date one of these women up here? Now, these only examples. How many of y'all men honestly would date women like this? Because I hear a lot of you men talk about how black women fat, they overweight, out of shape. How you gonna call black women fat, out of shape, and then go over here and date something that look like this? End of the day, if you date them, you might as well date the fat black women. So if you can date something that look like this, you damn sure can date a fat black woman. Like I'm gonna be honest though, if I had to choose between going to Colombia and paying for ass, I'd rather probably fuck with this for free because I ain't gonna pay for this. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Prime? Yo, what's up? But yeah. I mean, like I said, man, I don't think it's cool to be tricking. I don't think it's cool to be going over here paying for sex. But if I had to choose on paying for sex or mess with one of these big white women, give me a big white woman though. You know what I'm saying? I take it. Yeah, but Rick said he dated a fat white woman last year. Okay, if that's what you like, bro. Well, how big was she, bad boy Rick? Yeah, you should not be seen with these hippos. Yeah, I agree. My name would grab the biggest I ever. What up? You on what's good, Prime?
Yeah, I can't call it, man.
Shit, man. How many damn big white women you in dated?
Dated?
Yeah,
What's your
dated.
definition of dated?
Okay. So, well, you have some fun with something that look like that?
Not like that. Now that's over the top.
Okay. So, is it cool for the dudes to have some fun with it? I mean,
Yeah.
let's say the dudes want to call it up late night, have a little fun.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool. But when
Yeah.
you start being in public with it, is it crossing the line?
I would never do that.
Okay, I say if she's taking care of him. Okay, yeah. Is it cool if she's taking care of him?
Yeah, man. If he gotta come up, you know what I'm saying?
But how long should you be with a woman like that if it's a come up?
However long it take you, but you know what I'm saying? If you gotta
Okay.
use a woman for a come up, then you got some other stuff going on.
So you saying you walk around here a couple years or something like that?
Oh nah, it's over for you.
Around Thanksgiving. But this dude walking around here with years. I mean, it's a lot of dudes out here wifing these chicks up like that. My thing is, I hear a lot of black dudes talking about they would never date a black woman look like this, but they'll get with a white woman look like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell.
Hey, well, you gotta look at it like this. Some of the black women that's the same size, they don't know how to humble themselves.
Yeah, they ain't
At least them fat white women know how to humble themselves and be like, hey, look,
yeah,
you know, I know I look like shit, so
yeah. Some of them don't know how to humble themselves. I agree, man. That's even worse. You with somebody fat, but I'm not. I mean, but what about these black dudes who can do better with black women? They just go over here and fuck with these white women. Some of them want them because they feel like the kids they have with them gonna look better and shit like that.
Yeah, that's some different shit though.
Yeah, there is some different shit. I mean, if she win, I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta date what you like, but don't be going around acting like you got the man with nobody like that. I'm telling you that right now. They consider black women as a sex object and white women as a sex symbol. Damn. Is that true, Prime? White women's a sex symbol. Damn. Is that true?
Hey, some people do. You know what I'm saying?
But You know what I'm saying? Like, rap already put out there the light skinned chicks better. So they probably do look at them as better because they way they promote them and shit. But at the end of the day, how many times y'all see these white dudes out here dating black women? They be 400 pounds, hardly ever. I be seeing white dudes with black women. They do not be fucking 400 pounds. They don't be dating no shit like that. White dudes do not go pick up black women that look like the women in them pictures. That's all I'm saying is, why do we got to go pick up the biggest women out of the white community? If you can't get them, leave them the fuck alone. I feel like, because they coming over here taking our women and they go get the best ones. I'm like, damn. And Vision One don't have a sex appeal, right? Right. I think black men would rather have nice, cooperative, fat white women than a combative black woman. Shit, I take the combative, sexy black woman because I deal with that shit.
I don't know about that now.
I
Hey,
don't
you
want
said
no.
it.
But I
Hey,
don't
you
want to
said
fuck.
it.
Yeah,
You
you
said
talking
that,
about
but
it's
in
levels
the
though.
huh?
It's levels. I ain't talking about nobody gonna get me fucked up. I'm saying
Yeah, I'm
I
just saying you combative, but the word combative,
well, I don't want neither one of them. I
you
don't
know what
want
I'm
to
saying?
walk in nobody
That's
400
stress.
pounds.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna
Nobody
be
wants
stress. It's
as
stress.
a
It's gonna
man,
be
you don't
stress
want no
to be
extra
with.
stress.
Yeah, it's gonna be stress to be with somebody 400 pounds till you walk around here not happy. Either way, you losing if you with somebody you don't want to be. You with a combative
Yeah,
black woman you don't want to be with. You with a
yeah,
400-pound chick that ain't giving you no stress, but you ain't
yeah.
happy. Like either way,
I
how
mean,
you with
if you with a combative won't, for somebody with a combative black woman or white, and
you
they don't
lose.
want to be, and
You
they
lose.
don't want to be with them, they still feel they stuck with them. Then they ain't got no game to pull anything else.
Exactly. Most of the
But
time, you won't be able to be around family, but black men will have them around the family barbecue. Right, right. Somebody
but
gonna
look,
be talking some shit.
but look, I'm saying though, but like I said though, a lot, I think a lot of the black men get with them because even if they date a fat black woman, it's different because they don't. The black woman ain't humbling themselves. She trying to act like she the bad bitch.
We're getting revenge back for over 400 years. Okay, we getting revenge back for over 400 years. Why don't we get some bad bitches?
Hey, you don't. Hey, the revenge don't count for the damn for them
Like
big
I
ones.
get what he's saying though. He right. Some
Yeah.
of them do feel that way. Why we gotta take the low? Okay, if we trying to get revenge, the white man still winning because they coming over here. They not white black
Nah,
women.
but I'm saying they ain't revenge if we getting the big one because
No, it ain't revenge. It was the big
hey
one.
the
We
white man
lose in
gonna be
that
like
category.
shoot. Hey, we don't want no way.
Do you think the man's woman represents him? I do think that do got something to do with him. I think it do represent him a lot. What about you, Prime?
Yeah,
If you trying to be with, if you trying to be with her,
yeah, yeah.
if you just having some fucking fun, it don't matter. But if you
Hey, but the
putting it
worst
as your
thing,
woman,
man, the worst thing though, even if you don't be seen with them in public, you might run across them in public.
man, it's crazy. White women BBW the easiest to get with. Now I holler at some BBW in my video. All them ain't easy. That turn your ass down
He,
now.
he said white.
Yeah, white. Yeah, I holler at some white sloppy white women. You know I did in the videos. They won't about it.
Okay.
Sometimes they don't be about it though. Yes, she does. She is a reflection of what you feel inside. Yeah, I mean, and then maybe just what you like, though. I mean, I don't know. Black women used to be easy before 2014. Something changed with them. Yeah, I don't know what changed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got no problem. I go for black women. I don't got no problem pulling black women in the culture. But at the same time, I don't get a lot of white women. But at the same time, if I had to go on a white woman spree and start getting white women, I feel like I don't got to get no 400-pound white woman. I might not get the best looking white woman, but I feel like if I start trying to holler at black women in my city, white women in my city, it might not be the best looking one, but it ain't gonna show. It ain't gonna look like this. That's my opinion. But what about you, Prime? If you try to pull a white chick, how would they look like that, or it'd be better?
No, I didn't holler at some thick, nice. I'm talking about some nice looking thick white
Okay.
chicks back in, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm talking about now.
they was some
Now.
hoes. They weren't no housewife. They was some
Okay,
hoes though.
right now, if you holler at some white chicks, you think you can pull some decent ones?
Yeah,
Okay, I don't
but
know.
like I don't know that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if they're gonna be like. They might be like more like a hood white
Oh,
chick.
okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I'm not. I probably not
I
ain't gonna pull to them the regular degular white chick.
Yeah, I like Latinos, man. I can get Latino. Latinos always have a man. They always be married. Some of them be feeling me. It's just different with Latinos though down here. So, but yeah, I mean, my thing is, I think it's crazy how a white man can go into our culture and pull a nice looking black one. Like I see it all the time.
Yeah.
But then when we try to go to the white woman, it ain't like that. I'm like, damn, man. Like if I can't pull no, like if I can't
But
pull,
I'm be honest though, some dudes out here, some black dudes out here doing it.
yeah, some
They
is
pulling
pulling. I'm
some
just saying
nice,
in the majority though. Majority
yeah,
don't.
yeah. They
But
pulling some nice white chicks, and
yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying? And they some well-to-do white chicks.
Let me ask you a question. Who winning though? Is the white man pulling better black women, or is the black man pulling better white women?
I'm be honest, I really don't know. I don't really know.
Around here, look like the black white man winning in that category, but I don't know though. You know what I'm saying?
Because I would say that, but lately I've been seeing a lot of black dudes with straight white chicks.
Fuck them haters that won't approach talking about you don't got no game, Papa. Yeah, they gonna say what they say, but I don't know what else I gotta do to prove I got game. I holler at so many women, I don't know what to do. So I just take that whatever their opinion is. Why don't y'all try for a month as an experiment? Were you talking about fuck with somebody 400 pounds? Nah, I mean it ain't I ain't gonna I don't know what I get out of that experiment though. You know what I'm saying? Like what I get out of that. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I ain't gonna be attracted to them. I know it's gonna be fake. I mean, I don't know what kind of experiment I get out. I mean, it might be an experiment somebody needs to try though. I like to see somebody try, but Prime, you think you can do it as an experiment?
What?
Fuck with some 400-pound white women just to be experiencing some shit.
Nah.
I mean, if people stop caring what other people think, like I do care what people think, but at the same time,
they kind of hard to find. 400 pounds.
Well, 300 pounds, 200. You know the big fat ones, like 250. Like the biggest one you see and shit. I seen some big ones with the belly hanging and shit.
Nah, I can't do that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It ain't for me though. It ain't for me. No, as in only holler at white women. Oh, okay, yeah. I might need to try that. I tried doing like hollering at white women though. I mean, I do that. I do that for y'all. If y'all want to see videos of me hollering at white women for a while, I do it. I just know, you know what I'm saying? I might not be pulling much because I know how the white women is. This shit different down here where I live at. But it'll be a challenge. But I already know I'm gonna go into it like shit, whatever, it's whatever. It don't matter. Usually when I see a black man with a white chick, she's average or looks hood with tats. Yeah, that's a lot of that going on too. Some it don't be all the cases, but it be like that sometimes. Did see all those rappers for the fame. Most would only get an average to ugly women. Can't do with that. Cannot do sloppy. Yeah, I don't want nobody. I mean, me and a woman that big ain't gonna get along because we got a different lifestyle. She don't like doing what I fucking like to do. Karen will call the police. Yeah, some of them Karen will call the police. But I've been around homies and cousins that, man, they see a fat white chick like them, that everybody trying to get it. It's like she a damn a pot of gold. Everybody trying to get in there and get some. I be like, damn, y'all making her look like, I know y'all trying to use it as a whore, but at the same time, why can't y'all do a better looking white woman like that? You gonna take the worst white woman that came in the city and everybody gonna start messing with it. It's like, man, we gotta get some. I don't get it though. You know what I'm talking about, Prime?
What?
Like how a fat white chick come around like this and then a lot of black dudes be running through them and shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what the hell? And
then
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And back in the day, I ain't gonna lie, I fell victim. You know what I'm saying? Not like, man, she won't like that, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody,
fat white chick.
You know, messing with a white chick, everybody else ran through.
I get why the dudes are doing it, but don't be acting like you doing it big and shit, talking shit like you doing it and shit. Nah. Like, come on, bro. This niggas out here running through.
But like the straight, some of the straight white chicks get ran through too, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, why can't? But how many times? Like dudes do it, but I ain't seen too many dudes where I'm from doing that shit. They get the worst one and shit all the time.
Well, I don't know. It's some straight.
I'm talking about the people I would fuck with.
Yeah, I mean, like it's some straight ones that they don't do the same thing the big ones do. So
yeah, no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is when I seen black dudes I was cool with, they would get the worst one and be damn bragging about it. I ain't never see them run through no straight ones. Never. I never seen it. I don't know if they, you know, dudes.
Man, I remember this one white chick, right? I'm talking about she was thick. I'm talking about no stomach, then fat ass. I'm talking about, but everybody was running through her. Everybody. I'm talking about like,
yeah, that's crazy.
She had a body like a video vixen, but everybody was running through her though.
What's up, Selena Watson? Hit that link if you want to come up and talk. Anybody else want to hit that link? Come up here and talk. Most guys think ugly white women got money, they're going to benefit from them in a major way. Sometimes dudes just think white women got money. I don't know if they got ugly, they just think they got money. Every time I go out to a black spot, if a white girl comes in, all brothers gravitate towards the white chick. Like I saw it in Charlotte too. Damn, yeah, it's crazy. Maybe that's what they into though.
Hey, how the white chick look though? Was she trash or was she straight?
Might been all right. I mean, I think sometimes black dudes treat a white woman like they're exotic. They're not exotic. They in them. I mean, unless she from a, I would say exotic would be somewhere else. Like I've seen black dudes treat some of these American white women like they fucking exotic, and I think it come from them thinking like, damn, I can't pull them, so shit, this is different, and it might be different, but at the same
But
time, why can't you pull a straight different one?
yeah, but I still think, man. I think you gotta admit, man,
How
when
you
you
doing?
see
What's up?
You good? How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How you doing? Thank you for having me. Sorry I'm late.
Oh no, you good, you good. So what's your opinion on black dudes dating these big white women and stuff like that? What you think about that?
Honestly, it doesn't bother me. Love who you love. I don't care
Oh,
about
okay,
the
okay.
size. I don't care about the race. If they make you happy, if it floats your boat, then hey, start pedaling. You know what I mean? It doesn't
Okay,
bother me.
okay. So
But
you see,
I'm from the South, from South Carolina, so I have, a lot of like relatives and men that I know, grew up with, went to school with, and they went that way because of they had their reasons with the Southern black woman you know with the attitude and the
oh, okay,
feistiness.
okay.
So they had their reasons for that. So and then some of them they just woke up one day and was like, hey, I want me a big woman and I want me somebody with blonde hair, blue eyes.
So you think
That's
they
their
really?
preference.
So you really think some of them black
Yeah.
dudes really like those white women like that big, or they just want a white woman? Period. Now I was saying is, do you think some of those black dudes want a white woman that big, or they just want a white woman? They don't care what she look like, as long as they get a white woman.
Oh, the side. Now you know what? Now it's a catch to it because I know some dudes is like because they're gonna spoil them, they're gonna take care of them.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
of them do
yeah.
it for
That's
the wrong
true.
reasons, and then some of them do it because that's their preference, that's what they like.
Now
But
I'm gonna tell
yeah,
you.
I mean, I know some that's doing it, for their reason, whether I approve of it or not. But some of them just do it because they're gonna cater to them, they're gonna serve them. That's what that's their reasons. Not saying that all bigger white women are like that, but the ones that I know, it's either that's what they like, or they just got tired of dealing with the black women in their community, or they just, well, I'm gonna get me a white woman that's this size because she gonna love on the brother.
So you saying that some black dudes probably think it's easy. So you saying white women are easier than black women?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. What you think about that, Prime? You think that's
yeah,
true?
did
yeah.
the what?
That white women are easier than black women?
I don't know about it.
I think so. Depending on where
Like,
you from in your community, I think
like,
so.
what's your definition of easy? What you mean by that?
Like easier to like get into a relationship with, because a lot of black women that I encounter with and stuff, they have really raised the bar and raised their standards. You know what I mean? On what from they
I
past,
don't.
whatever.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nah, go ahead.
Yeah, and so they have their standards, so they're not gonna just settle.
Yeah,
Now, mind you, these are people that I know, that I have,
yeah,
grew up with and stuff like that. And then they're also, the black men who just don't want to change. They want to stay decent or mediocre,
yeah,
and they want somebody to take care of them. And again, these are the ones that I know, and they'll get somebody they'll go with a white woman that's bigger, and because she's gonna take care of them. But yeah, so that's why I would say it can be easier for a black man to pull a bigger white woman. But again, it depends on where you at, because it's not like that everywhere. Like I'm over here, I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, but I'm from South Carolina. It's not like that here. But I know a lot of people in the country town that I'm from in South Carolina. That's those are the reasons that they have told me. You feel me?
yeah.
But let me ask you a question though. How would you feel if your man, your boyfriend or husband left you for something like that? How would you feel?
How would I feel if he? Well,
He left
I'm
you.
single, but if I was in a relationship, huh?
He left you for a 400 pound white chick or 300 pound white chick. How would you feel?
Well,
I
she
would be
ain't gotta be that
devastated
big.
because this is
Well, she
this,
gotta
this
be
is
that.
the
I'm
whole
just saying.
thing.
I'm just going by what's on the
I
picture.
would be devastated if my man left me anyway.
True,
Because
true,
first off,
true.
I want to know, what did I do to make you cheat or leave me? What did I do? What area was I lacking in? I wish you would have communicated because before you go out and stepped out on us. That's
Okay,
the first
okay.
thing.
So
I want to
you,
know, like, okay, well, I just want to know why. Forget who you chose. I want to know why. What didn't I do? Why you didn't give me a chance to fix it, take some kind of corrective action on that?
True.
That-
Now, you
yeah,
said earlier something about black dudes taking these white women because they less combative and argumentative. So is black women argumentative like that? Is that something that black women tend to be as argumentative?
it depends. There are some like that. Again, these are a lot of ladies that I know. Like, in the town that I'm from, back in South Carolina, I know a lot of just aggressive, like hothead type of women like that in the South. Now, I know a lot of, black women in different areas because I was in the military for a long time. So, they're not like that across the board, you know.
So how
So
are
it's
the
like the
women?
company you keep. So it's like if they go, let's say these black women, if they in a neighborhood that don't serve them any kind of justice to improve themselves, then they may just fall into the trap of the company they keep of being the typical, what they try to stereotype us as being like aggressive, this hot head, bad attitude black women. So it's not everywhere. It's in certain areas. And these are women that I know personally. And of course, I will put no names out there.
Okay,
So
what
they
about?
do that. So the black men, they're like, well, I'm gonna go over here with this big white girl named so and so, and then look at her Facebook. Look, they in love, boo. They in love. I'm like,
So
oh,
how's the
let me
women
click
in
hard. Let me
Nebraska
click hard on that picture. I'm all for it. If you happy, let me click hard.
So how's the women in Nebraska though? How's the women out there? Like how's the
Well, you
people
know
out
what?
there?
It's a lot of mixed a lot of mixed races out here, stuff like that. And a lot of the sisters that I know, they like who they like, and they have standards. They got standards, and to me, their standards are not like unrealistic. They just want somebody, that you can mesh well with. They want somebody that's gonna make them better.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
So you
you
ain't one
know.
of them. So you ain't one of them women like when you know how like black men get successful and they say they start dating the white women. Some black women get mad about stuff like that. They feel like, oh, he ain't got success, but now he want a white woman instead of a black woman. How you feel about that?
Well, I feel like if he feels like the woman that he is with is not pushing him and supporting him and motivating, because he probably got a reason for wanting to go and date outside his race, and then going
True,
to date
true,
outside of his race is somebody that's bigger than what he had at home. So I
true,
want to know
true,
the
true.
reason. So the girl, Stacy, who you got at home with the coke shaped Pam Grier body, and she bad, she can wear any kind of jeans, don't need a waist trainer. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right, right.
you go and leave this what appears to be a trophy and go to something like what is it? So who knows? She may did something and to make you even more of a successful businessman. You make him grow with her despite her looks and despite her race.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
what's that dude? Damn, I can't even think his name, man. Charlie Murphy.
yeah,
Like
Charlie
they
Oh
Murphy.
say he
yeah,
got with a white chick, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And she brung him up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it won't matter. Like, I don't got no problem with nobody there either. But I mean, it is what
yeah,
it is, though. People date what they want to date, though.
yeah. That's true. That's true. I mean, I I'm clear. I'm black. I I don't discriminate and nothing like that. I love my brothers. I love my brothers, and I
Right,
also I
right,
like Central Americans, like the Hondurans, the Salvadorians.
right,
But
right.
I love my brothers, so it's just. But I mean, if the Caucasian come up and if it's chemistry, if we attract right off the bat, I'm gonna see what he talking about.
True,
I'm gonna
true.
see what he talking about.
What's up, Dexter Lynn?
Hey,
What's up with you,
hey,
bro?
now keep it
What's
real.
up?
Keep it 100, man. Hey, what do you be saying when you see a black chick with a white dude?
Come
Let's
on,
keep it a
me.
buck.
Come on,
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I mean,
keep it a buck.
yeah, it depends on how. Sometimes I be looking at it like sideways. I mean, I don't really care, but sometimes I do. I just
Yeah.
be feeling like this is my opinion on it. I'm gonna be honest. When I
Yeah,
see a white dude with a bad black woman, I just be looking at the
like
black
man,
dude,
how he get her? Like what?
and then I look at the black dudes, and they go choose this
No,
big fat white chick. And I say all the time, like, hold up, man, we gotta step our games
no,
up because
no,
Yeah,
especially the white dude ain't got no swag, man. He just
yeah,
got
he
a
ain't got no
old.
sweat. Yeah, I be like, damn, but
like
I gotta take a closer look at that black woman because she must got something in common with him. But sometimes it be looking like, damn, how did he get her? Like, I'm scratching my head, like, why can't we do that? But it is what it is, though. So, what's
yeah.
your opinion on that? What's your opinion on that? Dex,
They easy.
the easy,
They easy to take care of
I,
you
I I spoke on that. Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
you saying
until,
easy?
Um,
until they turn crazy.
Yeah. So you saying the easy is better? Is easy better?
Nah, nah.
easy is convenient.
It is convenient. So Dexter, what would you do? Like if you had to be out here, like would you be cool dating a women like that in the picture or
I mean, I've been there once or twice,
right.
but it wasn't for the long term.
Oh, okay. So what about the dudes who do it for the long term? Is that just like their choice or is that they got some issues or they might just be savages? You know what I'm
They
saying?
got low self-esteem. That's what I say.
Okay.
They can't go
Y'all
around
agree
their
with that?
family.
So y'all agree that men that date women like they got low self-esteem?
Yep.
What about you, Prime?
Not all of them. Some of these savages, man.
Yeah, some of them is savages though.
They don't care.
I've been around dudes who didn't care to
There,
get
there
out.
are there are some there are some again, these are some ladies that I know or know of. It's bigger, and this is bigger women in general. They just like they can't really wasn't really too successful with having a significant other, and they'll take somebody that accept them because they just want to be loved. They want the company. Again, being easy, like homeboy said.
But only thing I see is crazy. Like when I look at some of these white dudes, I don't see them go pick the biggest woman in the black community. They ain't gonna go pick no big black woman. They'll go get a woman that's like a lot of them get a nice looking black woman. I'm like, damn. You might see a
They get the
few.
ones that won't date black men.
You said what?
They get the ones that won't date black men.
Exactly. I don't understand. Like maybe I mean for me, it is hard for me to go pull a white woman where I'm at. Maybe I need to go somewhere else. But if I can't pull a woman that's kind of compared to the black women I pull, why would I date somebody that big? I don't got nothing against big women, but if I'm
Right.
pulling nice looking black women, I'm gonna want to pull a nice looking white woman. If I can't do it, then I ain't gonna even mess with it.
You got standards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some people don't care
But
about
that's a
that.
reflection on you.
Yeah. But everybody don't care about standards though. Some people just want to get that nut. They want to have sex. Like I know a lot of dudes, man, as long as they get their rocks on, they brag. I seen dudes fight over women like this on who gonna get it and then brag about it.
Hey, but check this out though. When they do the same thing with a black chick though.
Yeah. It don't matter what
They do. Yeah.
color she is. Yeah. But they'll pick the word. I seen dudes actually have that night. Like it could be the biggest chick out there. They'll be acting like they don't want it. But when they get late, they'll be like, man, whoever get her, they gonna be bragging about it though. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Regardless how she look, regardless how she shaped.
but this woman told me one time I worked with said men are mess with anything. Is that true?
Most of
I
the
feel
time.
Yeah, it is some truth to that. They will mess with
Yeah.
anything. Not every dude.
Yeah.
Do you think more black men need to have higher standards?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
it's a lot of black bosses out here. The black people, speaking on the black men, COVID has had so many people like become booked and blessed and become so successful. So they raise their standards. I love it.
right.
Because every day you should get better. You should get better. So yeah, they raising the bar. So if they doing this, they want you like they got the table. Where yours at? We could put our
Hey,
tables together. You know what I
hey,
mean?
the
I see
only
some,
problem
You
is
got your table. We're gonna put our tables together. So now instead of us got 6 people at the table, we can have 12. Let's put our tables together. Share.
hey,
That's
the
just
only
me.
problem is some people raising their standards and then they ain't bringing in else to the table.
that's true. Yeah.
They're gonna let
You know
you
what I'm saying?
move
Yeah.
your house.
They got other issues going on.
They're gonna buy you a car, buy you clothes.
yeah. Think about some of these dudes getting out of prison. They looking for anything. They don't give a damn what it looks
That's
like.
what they're looking for.
Man, bruh.
I mean, if I was
They
getting out of
look at the
prison,
opportunity.
I probably would go for anything too. If you desperate and you don't want to be out there in the cold and shit, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. But
Hey, all it takes is that one girl pull the $5 on their books. They hooked.
yeah, they hook. But that's
Baby, I'm
crazy.
gonna get
Though,
it.
you
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm saying?
come. I'm gonna come stay with you.
I feel like if
Mhm.
you put yourself in them situations, you don't got to worry about it. Because you look at the successful black man, you'll never catch a successful black man with something like that. Never. You ain't gonna catch
I
none of
ain't seen none.
that.
No.
I mean, it might be some out
Yeah.
here, but they really successful.
Yeah.
They not want to date nothing like that. I ain't
Look,
gonna date no race of women that look like that. But
I'm telling you,
dudes
the
at the
black men that I
bottom,
be seeing, I'm like, okay, I see you, bro. I got you. Like, he bad, she bad. They make each other. You like, damn, who compliment each other? Because they just look so good together.
right?
Well, hey, I'm gonna have to say, man, I shot balls the other day, right?
Right.
Man, dude got bread. He known for having bread. But the chick he was with, hey, a big white chick. He had just put a Polaris slingshot, brand new.
Okay, so it could be like that. It'd be like that. But I mean, I ain't got no big money, and I ain't dating no big white women. So it's possible. You don't gotta have no money to date no nice looking woman. You just gotta have some game, or you gotta find who fits you. A lot of people, like he said, low self esteem will probably guide people to those type of people. But at the same time, though, if you set your bar low and your vibration is low, you probably are gonna tend to go for the women. Some people cool. Some people feel comfortable, like, oh, she ain't gonna mess with nobody or cheat. Them women cheating too.
Yeah.
They cheating too. And you think ain't no dudes won't mess with that chick, but dude wants your chick and he will try her. I don't care how she looks.
Hey, I reading on Kevin Samuels helped to raise black men standards.
Yeah, Kevin Samuels just was like, and people didn't like him. I mean, not everybody hate him, but people didn't like him because he was so
I enjoyed watching him.
A lot of people couldn't take his truthfulness, but he was like an older guy. Like, you think about a lot of older men will tell you truth, though. He told you the truth, and he told you in a way like, you don't gotta like this shit, but it's true. Like, you can't say he won't telling you the truth. You were overweight, he'll tell you, but people say he was good about it.
I know when I would look at his, and even now, I still reflect on him. I know whenever I would try to, I try to catch a show or whatever, and I just go and like look at his shit or whatever. It would make me do an assessment on myself. I'm like, okay, like put myself in that situation. I mean,
I think he challenged people. Like, I think it's good to challenge people. Like, don't get it wrong though. Some people can't take it; they'll get their feelings hurt and stuff like that. But I understand. Sometimes I think it's good to be challenged. Like, and I think Kevin Samuels challenged people. He didn't have no fear. Like, he won't fear. Like, he won't fear any criticism or they ain't gonna like me. He didn't care because he knew somebody was gonna watch his show. A lot of people are scared to challenge people. Now, what was y'all saying? What's good, bro?
What's going on, man? How you doing, man? I got your invite earlier today.
Oh yeah. How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing good. What do you think about the topic tonight?
Yeah, I mean it's a big one. I've heard a lot of different excuses and reasons behind why people go and date outside our race. And particularly speaking to what you're talking about with the black men, from what I've personally seen in my life, it's a lot of guys kind of ruin their reputation. Guys don't, they don't move around outside the city they were raised in. So, you hit the wall, you might have, had too many kids by two different women, and kind of black women kind of exile you. And you can't get a black woman no more. So you end up having to go to white women because they don't know nothing about your history, your background. So you kind of get a clean slate when you go over to the white side because don't nobody know you. They didn't grow up in your inner city neighborhood, wherever you're from, Chicago. Me personally, I'm from Cleveland. So you jump to a white girl, you don't know nothing about the BS you've been on. You kind of can get in, as a brand new man.
And that's kind of how the white women are like that. They can't get what they want in their race, so they'll come over here to us, and somebody gonna take them. They're like, shit, we'll take that over here.
They're gonna get him an Antoine. Like, let me do Antoine. Let me go see what old Big Ant up too. They get him a little big
kind of makes me mad though. I see them can't get nobody in your race to look like that, but you walking around with a nice looking brother. I'm like, damn.
They call him a Demetrius. My man ain't Demetrius. Like, okay. I be making up shit.
But and then sometimes when people are able to get somebody like that, they start thinking like that's where they belong. Get like, come on, man, you don't supposed to be with him, but he just tripping. And they'll start thinking that's the type of man they supposed to get. And then they'll start acting funny. Then they start acting like they better, or they start acting like, well, our standards high. And you see that in any race, like what's old Lizzo? Lizzo knows she that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't gonna try to lose, but she don't care.
Yeah.
What y'all think about her? And I mean,
go
ahead.
Now, what you think about Lizzo though? What y'all think about how she acting, how she represent big women and stuff like that?
I like her confidence.
She's trying to. I don't think it's gonna work out.
Off the chart.
You don't think it's gonna work out?
Man, I don't think
I would say
she did, man.
Though.
When she showed up to the Lakers game, man, with a thong on, man.
Exactly. It didn't matter if she was big or not. She just messy when she did stuff like that. Like, come on, Lizzo. But she don't care though, because I think she leading the way to make women feel like they comfortable being big. Ain't nothing wrong being comfortable in your body, but you can exercise too. Be healthy. That go for man or woman.
It's a healthy thing. Exactly. It's the health. So now she got people out here like, well, women like, well, I'm just gonna keep eating this bucket of chicken. No, that's not okay. She's saying love the skin that you're in, but you should be mindful of your health. You don't have to be skinny to be healthy, but she going over the top with it. But I would take my hat off to her because she is definitely confident.
Yeah, she
So
definitely is, man. Do y'all think she might got
yeah,
some low self-esteem?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't even think she really that confident because she always crying and shit. I think
So you saying she
deep
might got low
inside she
okay.
ain't that
self-esteem?
confident. She
Y'all
always
think
crying about them, you know.
so y'all think she might got low self-esteem, low key, and she just fronting because
Yeah,
she could have a low self-esteem.
that's
And
what I
trying to
think.
hide it.
Because I mean, to come to the
I ain't
game,
thinking about that. Okay.
come to a Laker game looking like she look. I think sometimes she feel like she gotta be extra to get what she
Like I
wants.
don't even care what size you are. You don't do nothing like that.
Nah, you
Yeah.
don't.
She could have, she should have and
Everybody.
could have done better.
Now, what was you about to say,
Like she
Joe?
going a lot of times when she go viral, it's just for the wrong reasons. It's like, are you really striving for that much attention? Again, I love her confidence, but like homeboy said, is she really confident though? I ain't think about that. But whatever she trying to, portray or put out there, it's like she put so much effort and energy into being extra.
I mean, it's kind of hard to
It's just
say
too
why
much.
her
But yeah,
confidence that.
she showed up wrong to that game. She was wrong for that.
It's kind of hard to tell if you don't know her personally, but sometimes her actions speak like why you gotta be so extra. Like we know you goddamn Lizzo, you famous, you ain't gotta do all that shit. You ain't gotta act like that twerking with your thong on, and I don't care if you're skinny. Yeah, definitely if she was small, it would be more attractive, but still people would have talked down on her. But at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying? She definitely got something going on. I seen pictures of her when she was small. I think she was better looking, but at the same time, though, I think she looked like a totally different person. But let me ask y'all this question: what's worse, her trying to pave the way to say women need to be that big and cool with it, or these women getting all these fake breasts, fake butts? Because that's the sign of self-esteem too.
Yeah,
You walk around here with fake shit.
Yeah.
but you be more likely to see dudes going with them, trying to get with them.
Yeah, definitely. So what would y'all dudes want? Would y'all want Lizzo, or would y'all want somebody like who got some fake shit? Like these women out here with fake breasts, fake, but you just know that shit ain't real. What would y'all want?
Yeah, man, that's a terrible one to ask, but it probably have to go for the fake stuff. See, the big issue with the push of being big, of being a big girl, is that I have a daughter. She's 4 now, and being overweight, even though we have all this advanced in technology and things in the medical field, a woman being overweight is actually really bad for her health when it comes to childbearing. A lot of people don't want to speak on that. They don't want to be real about it. But my daughter's mother was maybe only like 30 or 40 pounds overweight. She developed gestational diabetes, which could become long lasting if she didn't lose weight after having our daughter. You can develop a long list of health diseases from getting pregnant, and possibly the child may not make it through the whole pregnancy due to you being overweight as a woman as well. So literally,
Yeah.
women being overweight is literally not beneficial to even the reproductive system whatsoever. But nobody wants to speak
Right.
on that as well. But that's a big issue that does happen when children are involved.
That's crazy. I mean, so that is a big issue, but also people getting these surgeries dangerous too. You got people dying from that shit. So ain't now one of them good. Cause you going on, cause you heard about that woman that went over to Columbia. She was a teacher, a police officer, something, black lady. She had one of them, I don't know what it was. She died from that shit though. I can't, it was all
Yeah,
on World Star.
they're
Like,
going out the country getting these surgeries done, and they're
Getting that
not
surgery.
benefiting
Yeah.
or whatever because they're not set up properly. There's
Yeah.
been some exposed videos of women having to get their entire butts cut out. Like literally look like they're a war victim. In a blast. And so neither
Yep.
side is really winning. The thing is, if you got a big girl, you could get her on a diet plan. Y'all could work out, change your lifestyle, and she could get better
Yep.
over time. But you don't expect overnight. But yeah, the surgeries definitely are dangerous, and also that becomes an addiction to attention as well. So that woman long term may not last anyway. So it might be better going with a Lizzo, but her mindset might not last either. So you're probably gonna lose either way.
That's true.
and
It's
then
a
Lizzo
lot of it's a
crazy.
lot of women out here that go overseas to go get and I ask them because I have trained some of them ladies to get down to the BMI they need to go get the surgery. They go overseas because of the cost, and then overseas you can go and get some of these countries the butt that you want. In the States, there's limitations. So they can go over there and get real big. They don't care because the doctor wants that money. But again, it's those health risks behind it. You know what I mean?
that's
So,
crazy though. Do you think
but
people
yeah, it's
judging?
it's, it's
Do
a
you
lot
think
of it's a lot of
so?
that around here.
So let me ask you all a question. Do you think people judging overweight women or just overweight people pushes them to do stuff like that? Do you think we need to change the way we judge these people? Then they might not be want to go get these surgeries, or they might not want to do crazy stuff like that because we want to look like somebody we see on TV so bad that we'll do this type of shit. That's a problem. At the end of the
Man,
day, you got men out here doing shit
that's
to
social
nobody.
media. All these celebrities doing all this shit, and you see all the women that's flocking to these female like women influencers and celebrities going to get these bodies.
Who was that rapper earlier talking
Yeah,
about he was working out, but he went and got a damn what was that
Bandman
rapper?
Kevo.
Yeah, you said who?
man.
Bandman Kevo.
Oh man.
What did he get done?
I forgot what he got done, but what was that shit? I don't know.
Liposuction.
Yeah, liposuction.
Yeah,
He act like he worked out for the shit. And then he said there's more people doing it. Me and I'm like, yo, that's sick. Y'all want to look like something so bad that y'all hurt y'all body because that shit is
yeah.
dangerous as fuck.
Take the body, you gotta appreciate it, and then just work on yourself. Stop doing
Right.
what everybody else doing.
They all look
Man,
alike now.
but yeah, I gotta get off here. But I
Build
appreciate
the
you
body.
inviting me, have me on here. We gotta do another one of these.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta get off here though.
I
Y'all be
appreciate it.
blessed.
Yeah, you
All
too.
right.
Come back anytime.
Okay.
All right,
All
bye.
right.
Yeah.
Man, it can get crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is though, like, black men can date what they want to date. Like, white men do that. Only thing I have a problem with, like what Prime said earlier about it, when I see a white dude with a bad black woman, I do be like, damn, like what's going on? And I see a lot of it. And I just think sometimes that I wish black men would just, make their standards a little bit higher. But if you just trying to have a fling, I ain't gonna knock it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you just have this chick over at 12 o'clock at night? That's cool though. I won't knock you if you bring over 1 o'clock at night, nobody don't see it, but you walking around acting like you got a prize. I just don't get it.
That's because he got a sugar mama, man. They be paying the bills. Like, I know somebody who's dating one. She's an RN. She's a heavy girl, but she's an RN. He live in her place. She pays bills. Everything's in her name. So a lot of them, they target them because, we don't want to say that, but sometimes the bigger women do have a little bit lower self-esteem. They are harder. A lot of guys who got money, got value, they typically, they got the hot, fit girl who's in a bikini any day of the week, even if she lives in the desert. So he won't pick her.
So
she ends up
now, are these men happier with these women, or are they just using them?
They feel like they're winning, like
they
that.
Like
what you said.
I agree. They do feel like they winning though.
She gonna co-sign on the car. She gonna do everything to make you happy.
So
until you make her mad.
So is it true they might be winning? What's up for Raw Lewis? So that mean, are they winning? Are they winning?
I mean, you are winning. If you can get you a big white girl and she got a good job and she willing to help you fix your credit, move you in her spot, help you get your life aligned. If you end up taking it in that perspective, yeah, you winning. And then she could eventually maybe lose weight too. If you treat her good, so
she might.
She might.
Hey,
she
it's
might.
fat chance though.
So let's say you one of these dudes getting with a big fat white woman living off welfare and shit. Like, dudes out here doing it. Is they winning?
Hey, that's a A-hole right there.
But they ain't got nowhere to go. I guess they are winning. You ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah, he just a hobo at that point. He just surfing. He just couch surfing. He couch surfing. He just need a place to stay. He a stray dog. He don't care where he live. So
hey, that's a tough situation to be in, though. You know what I'm saying? But I think one time with this homeless dude I heard about, man, they said he could get any woman he wants. Didn't you tell me about that Prime about this white dude was pulling all
yeah. It's probably still on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? The white dude, homeless white dude racking them up.
Like, let me ask y'all a question though. Would y'all rather invest in y'all game to try to, like, okay, let's say you got money and you had a choice to invest in a dating coach to help you get better looking women, or would you just pay for ass? Which one would you choose?
I'll get the help.
Okay.
I get the help.
I'll get the help.
I put a lot of dudes said they'd rather pay for the ass because they said dating coaches are fake.
You gonna pay for STD? That's what you gonna pay for.
What about you, Prime? What would you do? Invest in
if you pay, somebody else pay.
I ain't doing no paying.
Now I can understand people saying they don't do good with dating coaches, but you lose anywhere it go. You out here paying for ass. Like some people. Now we talking about these men who running around with these type of women, but what about these dudes in Colombia? They were these bad chicks. And they acting like they doing something. Is it better?
Hey, all I know, they ain't got no problem with it, so it's on them.
If you gonna look at it like that, true. But who winning? The dudes that's getting these white chicks like this for free, or these dudes going to Colombia paying for ass? Who winning?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. The dudes that is going to Colombia is probably happier, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And now, what about if you come back, you breaking your damn pockets though? That's the thing about it though. You come back broke and shit.
Well, it's kind of. I heard it's kind of cheap over there. So I mean, the lifestyle. So
If you can afford it, so I don't know which one. I guess I don't know, man. I think I'm good where I'm at. I might have to sling around some of these white chicks. I'll just try to use somebody. If I don't want to go to Columbia paying for no ass, but like you said, man, if it make you happy though, you know what I'm saying? I see
yeah,
women.
Them women make you feel like a king.
You said what?
Those women make you feel like a king. And
Yeah,
like he said, you ain't gonna spend that much because your money worth more.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a lot of why they go over there.
You going to spend $100 and live real good.
They do feel like they king. You look at someone in the video, they be smiling them cheek to cheek like they damn king.
Yeah, but the only problem is, hey, them bitches really don't like you.
Yeah.
Nah.
Only thing I down about it is you go over there, you a king. The next man, let's say all four of us go over there. I might go over there this month, I'm a king. You take my spot with the same woman, now you a king. The next dude. I'm like, damn, yo. Like, you need to come to reality and know these women really don't like your ass about money.
No, not if you're going overseas. They definitely there for the money and the paycheck. They there, they're gonna give, they're gonna get, and they're gonna get out.
Especially in Colombia.
That's all. You
Other places. And I mean, it's other places you can go on. Now, if you go to Africa, Jamaica, you know, it's different. But Colombia, I know they tricking like hell over there. But I mean, I can't knock them dudes though. Like people like what they like. Like you said, it's about the feeling. So what's more important, the feeling? So is the feeling? If the feeling is the most important thing that you getting off on, then I guess that's cool because if you come back happy, you got low stress, and you ain't worrying about shit. If you got the money, I guess I say go trick.
Yeah, everybody different.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, if I got money, why would I want to trick on something like that? I don't know. So what
y'all you pay for the piece, I guess, is what they really do for it. If you paying for the exchange, she know what it is. You know what it is. You know she ain't gonna be calling your phone. She ain't gonna be talking about, well, you know, I ain't seen you in a while. So if you know it's an exchange, I give you this money. I take you out to eat somewhere. You do what you do for me, and I'll call you next time whenever I need you again. That's it. So a lot of guys do it because it's just more peaceful than trying to be in a committed relationship and dealing with her drama, her family drama, her sisters, aunties, brothers, all that other crap. Dude just pay for what they really want for sex.
Hey, have y'all ever did it? Have y'all ever did it, or would y'all? You know what I'm saying?
What?
What I pay?
Yeah, pay. Yeah, he said what y'all pay.
No disrespect, but it's a little too easy out here, honestly, to get it to have to pay for it.
Have you ever done it before, though?
I have a close friend and a relative done it. I've never directly said, I've never been directly. Of course, maybe a first date, you hit it and you never see him again.
Right.
But you paying regardless. You paying for something regardless.
Yeah. So it ain't just a direct. Here's $150. We're gonna have sex, and I'll never see you again.
Yeah.
It never been.
Yeah.
Hey, what you think about that? You pay regardless. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you is.
I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, I hear people say that. I mean, it's different.
You gonna take her shopping?
Yeah, if you're taking her shopping, that's different. I'm talking about if you're going on a date and then you paying $100 straight up. I think that's different. $100 straight up. That means you pretty much doing you doing an agreement like, here's $100. We gonna have sex.
It's an escort.
Yeah, it's an escort.
Yes, yeah, that's prostitution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But people feel like that going on dates and spending money equals the same thing because you're wasting time, you're wasting money. And then that's why you got to come at a line somewhere and be like, hold up, man, if you took this woman out on all these dates and you ain't getting nowhere, you are wasting your time. You done spend over $100 going on dates and she ain't giving you no play. That means it ain't the woman's fault. I blame you because why the hell did you go on all these damn dates and ain't getting nowhere? You know what I'm saying? You got to draw a line somewhere. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you got a dude been going out 3 months with a chick taking out on a date. Who the hell told you to go out with her 3 months and she ain't get you no ass shit or she ain't fucking with you like that? Like, come on.
What's up, guys?
What's good?
Hey,
there's a major echo. Maybe that's my YouTube playing in the background.
Yeah. You got a father. You got in the background.
Yeah, bro. What's your opinion on this topic, man? I mean,
man, first I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm D Brooks, but man, what was I just got on and I couldn't hear because I had the thing on in the background. What was the question?
I mean, the topic is about like black men dating these fat white women and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, is they a match made in heaven? Is that what black men want?
Dang. So I didn't even get to hear. I didn't even get the cheat codes from any of y'all yet. So it's gonna be a fresh answer. Man. So honestly, I don't think people really. I mean, I don't think people go out and like try to target a certain group. At least I don't, from my experience. I'm like, hey, if me and you end up linking up just because we catch eye contact or something like that, you like me, I like you, and just so happen you're a white woman that's bigger. Hey, that's, you know, it is what it is. I don't have anything against bigger white women myself. But I've also been with skinny black women before too. So it's like the polar opposite, I guess. So, I mean, I don't think it's a match made in heaven per se. It's just, do we only see it because they highlight each other and, you know, people hate on the situation so much? Is that why we see it and it gets our attention? Is because black women are probably, you know, disgusted that you're dating outside your race, maybe, and then white men are probably disgusted that the white woman is dating outside their race. Is that why we notice it?
Well, I mean, you talking about they nice look. I don't think too many white men gonna care if you dating something this big on them pictures.
I mean, but is it? I mean, is there some medium in between though? I mean, I'm just
Yeah, definitely some white men. If the white man care, it'd be different. I don't think they care about these type of women. You know, they probably would care if you had some of the nice looking ones. Definitely, you walk around with some nice looking white women. Some white men are not gonna like that. It just is what it is.
I agree.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, man, I think that you like who you like, regardless of size. If you know, especially let's just say you live in an area where you're like possibly the only black person, whatever, and
Small town, country, yeah.
that you probably already only get to choose from other white women in general, right?
Okay, why
And
you got to
just,
get the biggest one if you out there? If you only got white women, then go for the best, right?
I'm not saying, hey, she might not have been the biggest one when you got with her, though. You know what I'm saying? People get comfortable and happy.
Yeah, that's different. You saying they put on weight and shit.
I know, you know, people get comfortable and happy, and then, you know, the pizza start coming to the door. The Chinese food start coming to the door. You know,
I mean, that's true. People gain weight. I mean, that's different though. You saying you got with her, she put on the weight. I'm talking about the dudes who getting with them already like that.
I got a friend that he really okay. So I do have a friend that he is all about the BBW movement.
Oh man.
But he's mainly black women though. But he's all about the BBW movement. His girls are all plus size. He was Instagram famous. His girl was Instagram famous because they was just like goals for that, you know, that niche or, you know, that genre of relationships, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But they were like, he was a skinny black dude and she was a real big, well, she was a black woman, light skinned, but still real big woman. But that's what he chooses.
Okay,
I think you like what you like. You like what you like.
If he like that's cool.
I
Melissa
don't think
Beer,
there's
what you
anything wrong
think
with it.
about?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. What y'all
Melissa
think,
Beer.
man? Y'all got my opinion right off the bat, man.
Okay, Melissa Beer, what's your opinion on the topic?
I think it goes a few different ways. If we're talking, I don't know specifically why white women, but I think bigger women, this might sound a little bit bad. Not everybody is attracted to bigger women. So I feel like some men just do like bigger women, but if they're there because they don't like them, I feel like the women might know already their pickings are slim. So they're going to give you extra affection and everything to stay around. Like,
okay.
True.
So you're saying out of being desperate, they decide to go with the black dude.
right. I mean, everybody needs love. Sometimes you got to give a little extra to get the bare minimum of what you want. And I feel like in that circumstance, it could be possible.
So what's the black dude's reasoning then? What if she's desperate
For liking
what's his
white
reason?
women or just big women in general?
What repeat that?
For them being white or just big in general?
Big and white.
Okay. Big, I would say probably the same thing I just said. Unless they're actually, I know small men that love big women. Like that's just what they love. They love looking at them. They don't even know them, and they just love all big women. That's their preference. That's what they like. White women, I think they're going to deal with a little bit more bullshit, and they're going to give a little bit more to get what they want. Honestly, they're gonna deal with some shit they shouldn't, and I think that's what it is.
So you saying white women more drama?
Not more drama, but I think they'll take more bullshit from a man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tolerance threshold and
Right.
black women hit the door on you real fast and get out of line to say something stupid.
Right.
So
okay, that makes sense.
And not only that, if it's a big woman, white maybe matter, I don't know. But if it's a man out here with her just because of, nobody else is giving him the affection and everything that he needs except her, but he's still out here getting pussy from other bitches, she gonna deal with that because she got, the person that she wants right now, someone showing her affection and stuff. She's gonna deal with the bullshit he brings.
Now, one dude talking about they ain't got no option. That's not true. Everybody got options. There's options out here. You choose what you want. You ain't never gonna be optionless.
That like big women, they got options.
Yeah, you ain't never optionless now. You always got an option to get up in the morning or stay down, lay there, and don't go to work. Yeah. You got options to do anything. Now, people limit their options. That's what happened a lot of times. Like you come out of prison, you limiting your options. But you still got options once you get out of prison. So whatever you choose, it might be what you have to, but you still have options. You don't have to go do this. You don't have to go do that. You have a choice. But
hey, I don't know, man.
I feel like getting out of prison might be a little bit of guilt too, though.
Yeah, what you mean? Some dudes ain't got no options.
Like, and some dudes out here that can't pull it, like they having trouble pulling, so they ain't got no options.
Yeah. So you saying because of game, pretty much they ain't got no game. You saying?
Or the game or whatever else it is.
Okay.
Where you talk, some dudes got weird voices. I served in the military, so I met a lot of different people from different parts of the country, and I have some friends that were just, I said, just natural creeps, and it wasn't. I tried to help them as best I could. They're just natural creepy dudes, and no matter how many women I tried to, trying to be a wingman at the club, going out to bars, lounges. It wasn't happening for them because some people ain't got it, and everybody ain't attractive. Like we don't want to be. Let's be honest about it. Some people just are not hot, so they have very slim pickings. Dating is still a competition, just like applying for a job. They may have 20 positions open at a new Ford plant, but there might be 2,000 people applying. You can't hire all 2,000 people. Only 20 people gonna get that job. So
I think a lot of it too is social. People don't know how to socialize with other people though. I think some men don't do good with socializing with women or just people, period. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't socialize very well, that do hurt you. I think looks matter, but at the same time, I heard dating coaches say stuff about it ain't about the looks. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you can do. You are born the way you're born. I mean, you got to work what you got to work on your swag, exercise a little bit, find out what fits you and find the women that fit you. But, some people just don't got it. I don't know why, but, I mean, what about the dudes that women say he very attractive, but he still ain't getting no pool? Something wrong. Like, they think he very attractive and he still ain't getting no damn pool.
Some guys are boring and dry, and their ability to hold a conversation with a woman or anybody for that matter is just impossible. It's just so many different aspects. Like you're speaking a lot of good stuff, and all them, like you can't fix how you look, right? As far as your physical face features, but you can exercise, you can develop style and dressing. You can pay for legitimate services that could help you out in the dating, and I think a lot of people are afraid to do that. If you can't articulate words, learn to read books, and improve your vocabulary, improve your just general knowledge so you can have a better conversation. Like there are ways you can make your overall personality better so you can have better chances in dating.
Now look at this. We saying that dudes out here got to do that better. What about the dudes out here who don't take care of themselves still play? Dudes out here looking like anything pulling and shit. So it's just like, I don't know. You like we said.
They don't mean.
It's the mindset. I've seen some ugly dudes get some bad chicks.
Yeah.
I've seen it's the mindset.
Yeah, it is the mindset. It do matter about mindset.
How you carry yourself and think about yourself will be projected out of your body. And people if you could be an ugly dude, but if you walk with confidence, if you dress nice, they're gonna look at you a certain type of way. But if you walk with your shoulders slumped over, your head's down, you don't make eye contact with people, people are going to assume you're just weak and worthless. So you do have to carry yourself in a certain manner, and that definitely takes charge in a room and around other people.
Let me ask y'all a question. Is that kind of stuff fixable or just it is what it is?
It's fixable.
Like I think they go
The
back to
mindset
being a simp too, because like look at Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? He got some simp tendencies. You know what I'm saying?
Crying
you
on
gonna try
social
to
media.
wipe up a chick that damn everybody running through.
Yeah, he got some simp tendencies. And Michael Jordan ain't got no problem getting no woman. I know he shouldn't have a problem. He shouldn't. But
Nah, but damn, he tried to
Women
wipe him
fantasize
up.
on him all the time.
James Harden got some simps. There's a lot of them celebrities got simp tendencies. It wouldn't matter if they was rich or poor, they'll still be fucking simps. Because some people just born in that kind of mentality, though, you know.
Upbringing affects a lot of that with men. We don't have to go dive off deep with that topic, but the way how your mother and father dynamic played out, it affects a lot of men how they allow women to treat them in relationships. So if your mother was verbally abusive to your father and your father steadfast and stayed a long time, you're going to think women are allowed to talk to you like you ain't got no sense and you ain't worth nothing. And you in that relationship.
Yeah, I do think come from the parents, how they seen single parent homes and shit like that fucks people up. And then some of that stuff hard to change. Some people don't know how to change. Some people ain't gonna take the time to look in a book to learn or look stuff up because it's not easy because it takes effort. Even if you pay for it, it takes effort. You can buy a treadmill, but you got to rent on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it don't matter how much money you got. If you ain't gonna goddamn use what you bought, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. I can say I have a failed marriage, and looking back on it and going through therapy, a lot of it was because of the dynamics I saw growing up. That's kind of when I saw when my parents split. My dad just kind of stood around, and my mom kind of bossed him around and was getting a lot of money in child support and did whatever she wanted to do. So I kind of dealt with that a little bit, almost like I married my mother, and dealt with a lot of like disrespect and stuff. And I provided, had a house, cars, everything was paid for, but some of those things in my childhood I didn't know about because a lot of us are ignorant, just flat out have no concepts of childhood trauma, childhood issues, side effects, and how these things affect you. End up in a committed relationship, and me, I was married at 25. And I had no idea that I didn't have the right mental stability to be in a relationship, be married, and deal with a woman adversity, deal with some of her comments and statements on how to keep her in line, keep myself in line, and move my household forward. And that's just a fact. I didn't realize that till I'm 27 on the verge of a divorce, and all of a sudden all this shit's popping up because I'm in therapy trying to figure out how to fix this shit. That's too much to hit at 27 trying to fix a marriage, fix yourself, fix your career.
Money and
You get caught up in trying to make them happy. You're taught to, if you make them happy, you got a happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. Yep.
Yeah, and that shit ain't always.
Next thing you know, you're a fan.
Yeah, that ain't true.
What if you
That
got a
ain't
happy
always
wife,
true.
but your ass over here halfway dead? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Happy for her might be with the other dude.
You sound like a slave. You're a slave at that point. If she's happy and satisfied and you have dead, you sound like a slave. It sounds like you working to the bone to keep her uplifted, and it's costing you mental, spiritual, emotional stability. That ain't worth
Especially
nothing.
if she don't cook and clean.
But I knew this African chick, or she was Jamaican, and she said something about how her father taught that the man supposed to do everything. So her neighbors would have to empty their trash. She made her son go do it. She made her son empty their trash and the neighbor's trash. And neighbors never said thank you. I told her, why would you make your son do that? She said that's principle, teaching him character. You teaching him to go do somebody else's work. So you teaching him to be a simp really early age. You telling him that's how you impress people, to do their work for them. I said that ain't gonna get him nowhere in life.
She turned him into a simp real early.
She making them weak though. Like, okay, ain't nothing wrong with treating people right, but these people are capable. This ain't no old 80-year-old woman that can't live with stuff. These are people that love enough to do their own shit. When she was saying that's teaching him character, I told her I ain't agree with that.
No, just working for free. No, can't do that. I mean, there's some things morally that are cool, but I wouldn't just have my kid working for free for people. Compensate them with something. Bake some cookies, something for the kid. Give them something. So.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna have my child going to do somebody else shit. They can empty their own trash. That ain't disrespectful because you ain't doing it. It's not your job. But she felt that was gonna teach him how to be a man one day, and I was like, that's what. And I'm not saying nothing against women, but him not having a father is the reason why she doing that shit to him. His dad was there. He's like, hell no, what the fuck is you going over there emptying that trash for? But she a single mother and she ain't doing it right, in my opinion.
Man, I think a lot of moms be trying to get their even if they ain't single moms, they try to get their sons to do some old simp type shit. You know what I'm saying? or
They take the
whoever.
role of the dad, the father, the husband.
Yeah, but a
I
husband
think they
ain't about
call
to
it
go marry.
common.
Hey,
I think is the term. They
I ain't
try
about
to.
to go take out the trash for my neighbors unless they hit me up like, hey, we're gonna be out of town next week, and they ask a favor, and we got a relationship like that. But no, I ain't doing
she
it all for
making
a
her
QP.
son do that every day. Like that's a chore. I'm like, what the fuck? Come on, man. You gotta do better than that shit. I don't get
Like
it. I
go in
ain't
the
get it.
kitchen and take their trash out, or like
She
just
must
do it
know.
to the street once a week.
No, she was making him like she felt like he needed to empty that trash to teach him some morals, teach him how to be a better person. I didn't agree with that. Like, how is that teaching him morals to go do something for somebody else? Like this ain't. I didn't understand it, in my opinion.
Hey, that might work somewhere else, like other than America. You know what I'm saying? But in America, man, people don't respect it.
No.
I feel like
Yeah.
as a daily thing, it's not gonna fly over here. But if it's like a once a week, take it to the trash, to the street or something to help them out. But that's if they're not capable. I feel like I'm not sending my sons to go take my neighbor's trash out just because it's a female.
Exactly. These people capable.
I took the trash out, so he's not gonna do it.
Stuff.
But
Strange
I
stuff.
mean, this teacher's own though. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. That like he was saying earlier about how it comes from the family and parents. Then that right there is teaching him to be something. So he might get into a marriage and he might feel like that's what he got to do. He got to go out his way.
I feel like taking the trash out might be a little reaching because he should be taking the trash out as a man anyway in his marriage. I don't care. So, I mean, I guess it depends on what he's doing for someone else because my sons are going to take the trash out in their house, whether they got a female or not, whether they're married or not. They're going to do what they're supposed to do, So the trash, I mean, and he's being raised by a single woman who are more nurturing and caring. So she could just be being nice, I don't got to do that. My son can do that. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I guess it all depends on perspective and like why she does it. If she just wants him to like know how to be a man early, the man's responsibility. I don't know.
Michelle, right? Michelle. So you said the man should be taking out the trash in a relationship?
Well, yeah, I am. That's what I'm saying. But I can take trash out. I take my own trash out. Listen, I'm not old school on everything, but a lot of things I am. I still, if I'm gonna have a man, I want a manly man. You know what I'm saying? I want a man that's gonna do what we all grew up seeing men do or knowing that certain things are for men, certain things are for women. And I don't care about that. I don't think I should be barefoot pregnant in the kitchen all the damn time because my man's working. Hell no. But I think that he's going to take this dirty ass trash out.
Damn. So he got to cook sometimes. He got to cook sometimes.
No,
and he got to take the trash out.
I didn't say he had to cook. If he wants to cook, I'm cool with that. If not, I'm cool with that. If I have to take the trash out, I'm cool with that. But if I don't have to, why would I? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I mean, I know a lot of times for me, I don't always take it out on my way to my manly job. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm sorry. I have to put it like that because a lot of men these days are bitches. Don't give us no choice but to be. Like,
that's 51%.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Why is a lot of men and they bitches? Like, what you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Like, elaborate on that, please.
Well, I can't hear you that well.
I said you said a lot of men are bitches nowadays. Like, elaborate on that. What you mean?
All right, I'm gonna just go off of personal experience, okay? My inbox on Instagram is pretty lit, and the majority of the men in there are just on some corny shit. Like, not corny shit you want to start off with, really. Like, let me think of some that are not gruesome, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I guess y'all might be like, that's just a man being romantic and shit. But like the first DM would be like, I'm trying to take a bath with you and give you a full body massage. I'm a good man. I just want to show you the world. And I'm like, first of all, whoa, there's a way to approach and that's not it. Like on some weird shit. Like they're too soft nowadays. I'm sorry.
That makes them soft.
See, I'm so hard. I'm gonna make you take the trash out.
So
I'm not gonna be soft and take the trash out.
Okay. So you want somebody to come in and grab you by your neck and push you against the goddamn wall type of shit.
No, that's good. I mean, what's the circumstance? What are we finna do after that? I'm saying.
Oh, okay. You like it rough. So you saying you want it rough. You don't want no bitch ass dude. You want it rough.
Exactly. I don't want somebody to be like, bitch, take the trash out or I'm gonna smack you in the face. But also, I got that. Let me handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you tell me, let's take the trash out today, and you say it pretty nicely. I'm gonna be like, you damn right I am taking that trash
So,
out.
so you saying if a man coming to you talking about massages, you like, hell no, this weak ass dude, right?
If a man come up what?
And you said he was if dudes in your inbox talking about giving you massage, you said that's weak as fuck, right?
No, not weak. It's just the way they approach me. It's
Oh, okay.
corny, soft things. Like
Showing us them.
some things have. I mean, yeah, we'll get to there later. If I even like, I don't even know your name right now. You're jumping.
Okay.
Talk about let me get your full body massage.
That's more of like you said it was weak, but I take that if they come in with massage, they trying to get on some sexual shit. That ain't really weak. That's more of like, okay, they ain't even trying to get to know you. They just want to have sex. But you said it
No,
was
because
weak.
the
No, I
message
think
most of them
she
want
talking about something
to.
else.
Okay.
Most of
I
them
get it
want
though.
to get to know me, just saying all this, but they start off with that weird, like,
Okay,
I don't know,
yeah.
soft shit, I guess. And
You
this
said
isn't bad, but a lot of men these days are very emotional about shit that's not that serious. And I get it. Mental health is very important, especially in men these days. But like, let's not run with that and think we have to cry over everything.
That's true. I mean,
And that's just experience off of the men that try to talk to me daily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, but I agree with her when she said that a lot of men out here are bitches. But there's a lot of women out here that bitches too.
they are.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we can get a whole talk about how the men got them dressing now. That might be some of the factors into the shit. I mean, yeah.
Dressing.
Yeah, how they be dressing, tight ass jeans.
Oh, them hoochie daddies. I'm with it. Listen, I'm with the
You heard about them
hoochie
hoochie
daddies.
daddy short? What the fuck is a hoochie daddy short?
Hey man, I was in the gym with them on the other day, bro.
They're Bermuda shorts for men, pretty much.
Now, when the hell men start wearing hoochie daddy shorts? Come on now.
I started last week.
I ain't got no negative comments on hoochie daddies. I can't participate in that conversation. I like them.
Like that's some shit you get your ass whooped for back in the day. You wear some hoochie daddy shorts.
Man, them NBA shorts from the 70s, man.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, that's different. Nah, they ain't the same, bro. Hoochie daddy shorts, that's like some shit like they reversing the woman shit and saying,
I don't like the name of
LGBT, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That shit crazy as fuck. Y'all hear what what's old boy Brandy's brother came out talking about straight men need to come out and start supporting them gay dudes more. Y'all heard that, right?
Supporting them? What?
He was saying that we ain't showing them enough love. We need to stop all this bullshit. We need to start showing them more love. We need to start being more supportive of the gay pride community. And I mean, I heard what he said, but I wanted to like ask him some questions. If I could ask him some questions, like, what do you really mean? Is this about money, or do you really think we need to support these people because it ain't fair that everybody's against them? But I feel like the gay people winning. In my opinion, what y'all
They're
think?
winning because they're united. They're winning because they're united. They don't take no shit. That's really the big difference. They have obviously multiple races under their umbrella. And they got, when shit happens and pops off, they don't care who it is. They'll step up to anybody in public. They'll step up to anybody at a bar, restaurant, wherever it's going on. So that's what makes them different. And what he's kind of speaking on is where, you know, a lot of us guys, we're cool with stud females. We're cool with lesbian females. When it comes to gay men, we act like they're all trying to sleep with us, and we exile them, act like they can't be around us, can't be an associate, even if they're a relative. You don't want to be bothered with them because it's like there's an automatic assumption they want to sleep with you. That's usually most men's logic is when it comes to gay men. But you could be around a gay female or a stud female who acts like a dude all day. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, it's just about being comfortable.
Hey, I don't support it, man. I don't support it because, man, they pushing their agenda toward kids.
Yeah, I definitely.
At an early age.
Yeah, that's the fuck.
So do you push back against women too?
Huh?
Do you push back against women too? If you don't support gay men, do you also not support lesbian females?
Yeah, I'm talking about all of it.
If they pushing on kids, I don't agree with that. Like taking them to these gay pride things, having the kids out there acting like they supporting it and shit. I like, hold up now. Let the kids grow up, be kids, and stop pushing them on that shit if they don't know what's going on.
What is the difference between seeing like homosexuality on TV than heterosexuality like we all grew up with? It's the same. It's still sexuality being pushed onto our kids. Most people just don't like that it's two of the same genders. So what is the difference?
Nah. Because when they taking them to these some of these festivals, man, be nudity out there.
Some of the what?
The festivals.
Well, that's what she's saying is sexuality in general.
Yeah, I'm saying sexuality in general. We see the shit on TV, men and women, since birth. That's all we've been seeing. We see them kissing, we see them fucking on TV.
As a
It's in
kid,
the cartoons
I
nowadays.
don't think we should be pushing
well, I know my
sexuality on
parents
kids.
used to say, "Damn, we couldn't watch the nudity shit." So what I'm saying is, yeah, if you got kids and they seeing a man and woman have sex, you should tell your kid you can't look at that shit. If two men having sex, you should say the same thing. It just should be equal. But
No, yeah,
I'm just
definitely.
say,
I'm
yeah, go
thinking
ahead.
like Disney Channel or something. You know, they got the parents in there kissing real quick, mom and dad. So what if it were two dads? I mean, your kids already saw it. They see it in the home. They see their mom and dads kissing, hugging up on each other. It's sexuality at the end of the day. People just have a problem with the genders that they're showing.
Y'all have
I just
kids?
ain't with it, man. And people can do what they want to. I ain't with it.
I ain't with them pushing on the kids either. Though.
I'm not with
y'all have
pushing any
kids?
of it on the kids. I'm
It
not
really isn't getting pushed on the kids. The problem is parents aren't structured enough to where they can filter their children out. The truth
and
be
these
told,
days that's so hard.
you need a two-parent household to properly raise children. When you have a high single mother, high single father household, you have a high divorce rate. That typically means the man possibly might have to work a lot of hours because he's paying child support, or the woman might have a man who maybe went to jail or he ain't paying no money, so she's working 2 or 3 jobs, so she can't filter anything. Perfect example, when my mom left my dad when I was 11, my mom had to get a second job to pay for whatever was going on, so she got a second job. My mom left the house at 7 in the morning, didn't come home at 9 p.m. You're talking about middle school and high school, 3 boys in the house by themselves. You think we was filtered and could be controlled? No. Children are being exposed because parents aren't doing their jobs.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, man, somebody said they agree with Ray J, but explain why.
Yeah, I want to know why too. Yeah, why do Farrah Lewis agree? I don't know. I don't agree with Ray J, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think he pushing it for the wrong reason. I think it's about money.
Yeah, that nigga don't care. He just wants some money. He just want to,
he just doing that shit for money. If you really don't give a fuck about those gay people, you just want some money. You know that's who got the power, and that's wrong. Then you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, like, I don't got nothing against those people.
They can blackball people for sure. Them and the women's rights group, both of them. If you say something crazy out of line, or they get to speaking to you about something and you talk crazy, they both can they be blackballed.
I'm gonna tell you another thing I got a problem with the gay pride stuff. I feel like they got more rights than black people and black men. They put them above us. And then we seen that with David Chappelle called it out and shit. Like, how you gonna respect the damn gay pride people more than you respect the black man? I don't agree with that shit. That's not right.
That's all about unity, man. That's if what that boils down to is coming through. That's purely about unity. If we was able to be united on one page for the most part, and not tolerate stuff, not be typecast in movies and TV shows, it would be a whole different ball game. Like people, like if you think about the Asian community, how they got that bill passed when it's getting attacked because of the thing. I don't want to say it on your page, get you whatever, but we always getting the worldwide juice. They're trying to give everybody that. They came together and it's getting attacked in America, and they said we're not tolerating that. And then somebody else pointed out to me that if you notice, they stopped being typecast in movies. You notice a stereotypical goofy, drunk, clown type Asian person like kind of went away from movies after the 90s. You stop seeing that anymore. You had that one like that Kung Fu one movie that came out like 2011 or some stupid stuff, that Kung Fu Hustle or whatever. But outside of that, they stopped being typecast in movies. If you don't have unity, you really can't get anything moved in this country. That's really how this works. You get a group of people together. What's another one right now? Gentrification. I've met a poor white guy who started with his siblings. They got and went through the trade schools, and they all got different trades. So one's an electrician, one's a roofer, one's a carpenter, and some other relatives and friends they grew up with. They got different trades. They make money on gentrification because they can forward the money themselves because they got the skills to pay the bills. If you're not united, ain't nobody gonna take you serious. We divide sheep out here. That's our problem.
Yeah, hey, but like you look back in history, man, like the 1940s, 1950s, black people were together. The families was together too.
Yeah, we've fallen victim to a couple really just smoke and mirrors, mind games and tricks going on, and now we're at this point now where we have these discussions on social media where black men and black women are really at a versus match versus a reconciliation. Some people are making it work, but right now we number one in all the worst spots. We win in all the worst spots. Marriage,
I noticed when they got an agenda going on, they start pushing something. You notice like none against gay people. Gay pride is being pushed hard as fuck. Gay pride month. people
as
doing
you
it.
said,
It's
it's
been
about
pushed.
inclusion. Nah, it ain't about inclusion. They already included. You know what I'm saying? It's just the why you like, hey, just like they got the gay church trying to recruit the young
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, that's crazy. Anybody think that shit cool is crazy. But you know, it's gonna be people who think it's cool. Like you don't see no goddamn churches out here promoting no damn porn and saying, "Come on, kids." So why is the gay churches doing that? It's strange to me. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
And then they got the little children's song singing like, "We would it." Hey, you heard it?
Yeah, I heard that shit.
Talking about we
We
want
gonna,
your
he was pretty
kids.
much saying in the song, "We gonna come get your kids and make them like them." And I'm like, hold up, y'all on attack? Like it's like they were saying we on attack, we coming, and that made me worried though, because like you can say that we saying equal, like you don't want your kids to be around no porn shit with men and women. But when have you seen straight people saying we coming for your kids? I ain't never heard that shit. Have y'all? That's
Nah,
strange.
hey, an old girl was talking about men or bitches, right?
Yeah.
But shit, they the main ones to befriending these gay dudes and them supporting stuff they do.
Be their best friends.
Yep. I remember like I'm gonna tell you how fake some women are. I remember I used to work at a call center. Gay dude acting just like them women. They laughing in his face. Soon as he walk away, they was like, "Girl, he look nasty and this and that." I'm like, "Hold up, y'all over here joking around, making this motherfucker think he a woman." But when he walk away, y'all true colors come out. I didn't get it though. Like y'all think
You
he
know, they're fake.
disgusting. They thought he was disgusting, but they was cool when he was around their face. That mean they were being fake. That mean, okay, why y'all ain't brave enough to tell him you look like a goddamn fool?
That's an
Hey,
HR case, baby, and you ain't got no job. That's why. Go ahead and speak up against them at a job. I know a few people have dealt with that.
Right, Sam. But I'm just saying though,
yeah,
like you
hey,
gotta
but
be
they was
cool.
kicking it with him, probably kicking it with him outside the job.
Yeah, but they really thought he was disgusting too. Though I heard him say it, I was like, I'm confused. But he think it's cool because ain't nobody told him anything. Okay, you ain't gotta tell him at work. Outside of work, tell him you look like a fool, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't fake it with him. But a lot of black women do support their gay dudes, and they wonder why they so
And
many of them.
then complain about them. Their dude messing with one of them.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
that's true. They be
Yeah.
changing clothes in front of the motherfucker and everything. Like, hold up, man. You change clothes when you Like, I don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Then if you start saying anything about you hating, you don't like them people, no. It's just like,
I
damn,
know a
stop
lot of
it.
women that date bisexual men.
Yeah, yep.
And
They
Yeah,
that,
say they
hey, that's a
better in
problem
bed.
right there.
yeah, people get these swingers clubs now. That's the thing. I talked to this one girl. She tried to get me to go to one of those. I said, I don't want to be in a place full of people just having sex all over the place. Hard pass, man. I had to let her go, man. I don't know what she was thinking, but that's the thing now. People, they got like sex clubs.
Yeah.
They got sex groups. It's a whole thing nowadays. No, thank you. No, thank you.
So if y'all think more black women would step up and say, man, we don't want no gay friends. Like black women like gay men as friends because they feel comfortable with them.
Oh, they love them. They be
breeding
talking
them.
to
They
them like
pretty
a
much
chick.
like breeding them and shit. Y'all breeding them. Because when you say that shit cool, they think it's cool. And pretty much you breeding them motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, look at Gabrielle Union, man. She
Yeah.
part of the problem for with Dwayne Wade's son.
Now I heard people saying Dwayne Wade is like that too. I don't know if Dwayne Wade like that. I think he just
Well,
supporting his
shit.
child. He might be. I'm not saying he is, but it's just crazy. All of a sudden, he got really strong and started talking about he did
What?
this to the
Well,
kid.
I'm saying you got other NBA players with gay sons, Jason Kidd, Magic
Yeah,
Johnson, all them. But Dwayne Wade on some different shit though.
he is. But why did he get on some different shit once his son was like that though? He really got hard. He gotta go out his way to make it cool. Like I do this too. Like, hold on, you won't do this?
They had that baby together. Is that from a separate relationship?
Separate marriage.
That's his son, or is that?
Yep,
Or,
his son.
Yeah. I
mm,
mean,
that's
it is what
interesting
it
dynamic.
is.
Because for me personally, I thought that was her child from a relationship. Because it seems that she's leading the forefront and all that more than him. He's kind of playing the background on that whole situation with the child. So I don't
I
know.
never heard LeBron and them step out and say anything about this shit. I'd be curious because that's Wade and
They
shit. I
can't.
ain't never heard none of them. They can't. They not anything bad. I would just wonder what they think about it though. Look.
Yeah.
I wonder.
They just gonna support it, and whatever help makes the child happy, they're gonna keep it political. Because y'all remember, my man just hit billionaire status now, so he definitely got to
Nah.
be careful of how he moving. So
So let
that's
me
probably
ask
how they
y'all a
operate.
question. What y'all think about Westbrook putting on these dresses and skirts and shit? Y'all think like Is it agenda or is he about the
Yeah.
money?
Most designers are gay. That's just the whole thing. Most fashion designers are gay men. They're not men like us doing clothing design because we still typically think that if you up here designing clothes, that you swing on the other side of the fence anyway. Most fashion designers are gay men, so they do push the boundaries of
Hey,
what
Farrah Lewis, come up here and talk. She said we don't. She said we don't breed them. I want you to come up here and talk.
Hey,
bro.
hey, a lot of mothers do breed them. A lot of mothers do breed
They
them.
do come. You
I
want
don't
to
think
find
they
some gay
realize.
dudes? Look at some gay women. You gonna
They
find them?
breed them from birth. Like they don't make them gay though.
No, I'm not.
Shit,
We're born
shit.
gay, so technically, yeah, we're breeding. Everybody's breeding.
Nah, we ain't
Can't
talking
come
about
out
that.
gay.
We talking about like they feel comfortable going around women because women want them as friends. Like women gotta choose. Do you want a
They're
man?
easier friends.
Do you want a manly man? Why would you want to make a gay man your
Hey.
friend when you go get a
No,
woman?
nobody wants to make a gay man their friend. But they're easier as friends. First of all, what do I look like being real good friends with a manly ass man? That man is 9 times out of 10 gonna try and fuck me every time we hang out, and that shit is annoying. A gay man is gonna help me pick the best outfit, gonna give me the good. I can talk about anything. I can talk about boy problems with a gay man or girl problems, whatever I
Why
want.
would you do that? You probably doing that with women.
Friends.
Yeah,
You should
but
do that
don't.
with other women. Why you gotta get a dude, a gay dude?
Well, because look at what you said about them women in that office place. Women are not real.
No, that's not true. I wouldn't go that far.
Women are, listen,
It can't. They
women
can't be.
are grimy, honestly.
They can be nasty, but there's men who. I mean, we got men who snitch on each other and kill each other. We not sitting up here saying that we can't deal with no men ever again in our lives. I still go to a basketball court and hoop with some random men. We got 4 random men right here on this channel talking that don't know each other. So
But
you know,
y'all make it seem like we go out here like, all right, I need a new friend today. Let me go look at my lineup. Oh, there's a gay man in it. I'm gonna pick him. Nah, man, people meet each other and they vibe. That's right.
Hey, she
The gay
said,
man is because we were
gay man not trying to smash me. Hey, that ain't necessarily true. Just like that tranny who got locked up in that women's prison and got them with three women pregnant.
Yep. Yep.
A man is a man. They still feel feelings for women. I don't give a damn how gay you is. You still want a woman. That's natural. They might
that's
not.
real.
I got homeboys that turn out to be gay, and they got all the girls.
Yeah.
The thing is, they double dip when they got a gay male friend because they get the benefit of having all the masculine energy, protection, whatnot, without having to deal with offering up their bodies for sex. The truth is, most men and women, once we get older, having a relationship with a person of opposite sex is very difficult, especially once you get in a committed relationship and then once you get married. Those relationships usually fizzle out because you're not going to sit up there and tell your wife, hey, I'm going to go hang out with my homegirl from high school. We're going to go out and get dinner. I'll see you later. Like, that's not going to go down. You're not going to go out at 8 p.m. to go hang out with a female and maybe come back at 2 in the morning. So,
a lesbian, you would. And I bet you wouldn't get no backlash, just like you wouldn't say nothing about your girl hanging out with a gay man.
Hold on. Say that again. You saying a wife wouldn't care if that man went out with a lesbian woman? I don't know about
a lesbian woman, what are they gonna do? Yeah.
I'm dating lesbian women.
You know a man.
I'm dating lesbian women.
But my man, if I was with a man, he would be okay with me going out with a gay man rather than a straight man, and that's just.
But women ain't gonna be cool with that man going out with no lesbian woman. They know that man's still gonna try to fuck. Probably.
Well, then they shouldn't be with their man regardless. That's that man's issue.
My rule of thumb is to get rid of all of them. Once you get older, there's no point having a friend of opposite sex. It don't work out. It don't work out. We know our grandparents and parents was not having all these single, attractive, opposite sex friends that's kicking it with any time of day. We see it on TV with the Kardashians or the celebrities. That shit don't work out in the real world. You end up sleeping together. You end up doing something stupid, and you get caught up, or they call you when you got an argument, and you're like, all right, let's go get something to eat. Next thing you know, you're in their bed. You done fucked up your whole 10, 15-year marriage because you done slept with your friend. It don't work out. I got rid of all my female friends.
Hey, hey, what's the person name with the M? Because I can't see.
Melissa.
Oh, Melissa. All right.
Yeah.
Then you say you on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And you say your inbox is full. Like, why do you find Instagram so appealing then?
Appealing to me?
Yeah.
My Instagram is for me, actually. I don't post none of that shit for the men on that page. I like posting. My Facebook is for my family and friends. My Instagram is where I can be Melissa. So that's it.
Okay, but you know you can make it private, right?
Huh?
You know you can make it private.
Yeah, they can still message me. No, it's my followers that message me. They're already
Yeah.
me.
How many followers you got?
8 some.
Oh, okay. I knew one woman that I was telling to come up here. I don't know where she is. She said she would come. She had 156,000. She ain't got no channel or nothing. She just show her body. 156,000 on Instagram. I was
Hey,
like,
that ain't even that much compared
no,
to
it ain't that much. No, it ain't that
yeah.
much, but still though, she ain't work hard for that. She just got them showing some
They
ass.
didn't even monetizing too. I have a follower on my page. She has like 30,000 followers, but she has some of her videos have got several videos that got millions of views. But she don't know how to monetize herself. She don't know how to monetize on the YouTube or nothing. But she ain't making no money. People getting paid on Instagram.
Yeah.
People
You know,
getting paid obviously on YouTube. My page is monetized on YouTube. People getting paid for this stuff, and a lot of people just they get the attention. They like that, and they don't get no other benefits. And a
come up
bunch
here
of
for Rod and talk.
I am here.
Tizzle.
That's her that got it. I knew that was. I couldn't think of who it was. I want to come up here and talk. I guess she don't want to talk. That's her channel. The chick Farah. She the
Who?
one I thought talking about the chick that had the channel with all the subscribers and stuff. That's her. I know it was another woman that had a big channel, but she was like she got her own like show too. She ain't got a YouTube show. She had like a whole lot of people too. So I mean
She
some
said she
people
don't
don't
know how
how
to
to do
call
it.
in.
You don't know how to call in. Let me put the link down. I thought she knew how to do it. I'm gonna put the link down, you know what I'm saying? You just click this link.
Yeah, my stream your life.
Yeah, click that. Yeah, a lot of people are having problems. Like I put the link in, all you gotta do is click that link for all.
Well, let me ask y'all honestly. I don't know if I'm engaged. I'm in a committed relationship. Legitimately, as older men, and also we have the one lady on the channel as well. Does it really work out long term when y'all have been in previous relationship with your friends of the opposite sex? Or do you find weird dynamics? Do you find things? 'Cause I got many stories I can tell you where I've had to get rid of female friends in relationships, and now to the point where I don't do it at all. But y'all personal opinion, female friends, you're in a committed relationship. Does those relationships stay steady? Are they comfortable? Does it work out?
I don't know, man. Like I got some chicks that they in a relationship now, and we still cool.
But do y'all
I
hang?
don't be trying to holler at them.
You don't try to holler at them.
Nah,
But is the relationship the same? Like, do y'all still go out and get drinks? And
nah, it ain't the same. It ain't the same.
Yeah.
Nah.
And that always happens
Wow.
with your boys. You could come to my house this weekend. We could work
Yep.
on a car. I'll cut your whatever you want to do. House projects. We go to hoop. Go to the rec. The boy. When you got the same sex, you can do whatever you want to do all day.
Yep, you right. Yep, because I don't even
How you doing?
I don't even spend time with them. So yeah, you right.
Yeah. Once relationships hit, you realize I see you if I ever get single again. That's what always happens.
What's up, Farah? I ain't know you ain't know. I would have been dropped the link. I ain't know you couldn't get up here. I ain't my bad on that. Can you hear me?
You hear me? I hear you. Yeah.
Yo, Farah.
It's Sarah, not Farah.
My bad.
Hey.
I would have been dropped the link though. I ain't know.
Pop Pimp got checked.
Yeah, my bad. I pronounced the name wrong. But yeah. You saying a lot of stuff in the chat though. What's your opinion on this whole dating
It's Farah. It's Farah, not Farah.
Farah, what's your whole opinion on this dating stuff? Like
No, not Farah. It's Farah.
Fiera, whatever. What is your whole opinion on this whole dating stuff? You know what I'm saying? Men dating big white women and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's Farah. So what were you saying?
I said, what is your opinion on black men dating these big white women?
I'm for it. I think if that's your preference, go for it. You shouldn't sway your differences just because someone may feel opinionated, like, oh, don't do that. No, if you like it, go for it. I don't have anything against it.
Oh, okay. I feel you though. But you got a big following on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so a lot of dudes probably stay in your inbox, right?
Dropped out.
I don't know what the fuck she talking about. She just talking crazy, but anyway, I don't know why she dropped out, but I guess
I did that on accident. I hit the back button and it took me out. So maybe she hit her back button.
Right. I don't know. A lot of people don't know how to use StreamYard. I don't know why though, but
I'm sorry, guys. My car cut off.
So my camera turned off. Sorry.
Right. So I know you get a whole lot of comments in your Instagram and your inbox, right?
Yeah.
Did we
I don't let it get to
disrespectful?
me. You know,
Do
people
we
are always going to
disrespectful?
comment
Did they say
and say
disrespectful
what they
stuff?
want and speak their mind. So I
So
let
they
them
be,
freely speak, you know, but I don't let it get to me.
okay, they be trying to shoot their shots, trying to holler.
Hmm.
They be trying to talk to you.
Yes, I mean, I'm in a relationship right now, but people try to talk to you whether you're single, relationship, married, it doesn't matter.
They don't care.
No, they don't care.
It gets some people get off on that shit. It's weird. I've ran into a few of them in my life where it's like it's like a weird addiction of
I'm not.
Now, let me ask
I
you a
mean,
question now.
people. I'm gonna say it's different. It used to be different, you know, back in the day before social media. Now social media just made it really hard to escape the attention. You
Let me
know,
ask you a
back
question.
in the day, I didn't get attention until I went outside and went to the grocery store. I went to the club. Now I get it still in regular everyday life, but also, you know,
Now,
on social
let me ask you
media.
this
No
question.
matter
Now,
what you post, you could be. It doesn't matter.
do
People
you
are
think your
just
pictures and
crazy, and there's good people too, but you have a mixture of a little bit everything out there.
now let me ask you a question. Do you think your pictures make men want to holler at you more? The pictures you put
My
up?
volume is so low. You have to repeat yourself.
I said, do you think the pictures you put up make women or make men want to holler at you more? Because you know the type of pictures you put up and
Yes.
stuff.
Yes. Uh, guys, depending on what you post, is the interactions from the guys you're gonna get. You know, if you post something sexy, they're gonna go crazy, and you're gonna get more interaction. Now, you could post something that is classy, you know, like you know how you could do the grown and sexy kind of feel, and people still go crazy. So sometimes I don't know. It's just, for me, I find that guys try anything because they don't know what you're about, and they're just shooting a shot and seeing what sticks and what doesn't. So it doesn't matter sometimes.
Now, do you think
At
it's
the same.
open game when a woman put up booty pics and stuff like that? Or they can do what they want to do? I mean, I ain't saying
I mean,
that may
I
make
don't.
dudes say,
Hey, people are going to try. I don't mind people shooting a shot, but when you're rude about it, that's what I have an issue with.
okay, so you
There's
get
no reason to be rude. If you find someone attractive, just say it, but you don't have to be an asshole about it, or, you know, be overly too sexual.
but you know,
And
I look at
I
some.
think that sometimes women, they show men that it's okay to be aggressive like that, and then guys get mad when some women get mad at them for being who they are. It's hard.
But you know, on Instagram, some women put up these type of pictures. Like you think about like how women dress out in public. You know,
Yeah.
certain things are going to entice a dude to do something. Like a woman come out here with some booty shorts on, the dude gonna goddamn think he can do that. You know, some women wear type of shorts where they have their butt cheeks out. It is going to entice men a little bit more. They might be like, okay, she got a booty head hanging out. Why can't I say this to her? I mean, y'all men know that. Y'all know that. Men are going to get a little
Well,
bit more.
I get it. Well, it depends on what they're trying to do with when they post. For me, for a long time, I would I post certain content to get a certain kind of reaction, to get bookings. You know, I used to do hosting gigs and modeling gigs and things of that nature. So I had to be relevant. I had to purposely post a thirst trap on a Thursday at 8 a.m. when it's high volume traffic of social media people looking. So people go say, oh yeah, we want her for our next video shoot. Oh yeah, we want her for, you know, hosting at a club. You have to post all the time, and it's for a purpose. Now that I don't do that, I really don't post it.
Okay. So pretty much sex sales. You know what I'm
It
saying?
does sell. It will always sell forever and ever and
But the
ever and
thing
ever.
about it, how many of y'all think a man can get up there and do that same thing?
They can if they're attractive.
I don't know about that now.
It's called guilt.
I have several guy friends that are, you know, are models, and they purposely will post thirst traps to get ladies to like their pic, and then they're selling beard oil, and you know, these ladies are buying it for their boyfriends or husbands. They're marketing it. Or they'll say, hey, you know, I'm here at this hotel. Check it out. Check the link below. And they're selling too. They could definitely sell.
monetize this. You can make money off of all social media platforms. If you
Yes, you
got
can.
10,000 plus followers and you're not making money, you need to link up with somebody and figure it out, because
Yes.
it's ridiculous.
It's a lot of money to be made on social media. I made money off of bookings. When people book me to go to Indiana to be at a club, I made money off of that. And that's because I posted certain material on social media and someone saw me and they said, hey, we had to have you here. It was a purpose for me posting the way I posted. If I'm not no longer doing hosting parties, I'm not going to post that kind of content. So,
but it's just like on YouTube too. You got women who are be in that lingerie making that damn bed, and dudes watch it, and they killing the game.
Hey,
all they do is making their fucking bed.
Hey, the only thing about that, hey, some of them getting big views, but they ain't even monetize off this shit. Because YouTube
yes, a lot of girls, not girls, but ladies are getting the game kind of twisted. They following what they see other models do, and they mimic them, but they're not getting the same results.
Yeah, I see some of them have OnlyFans too, though. They getting their money. Some of them get on another.
Some of them are getting money. Several of my peers get paid rather well off of OnlyFans, but they have a huge following. The bigger your following, the more money you make.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people think, you know, oh, I'm about to go make an OnlyFans and only have 1,000 followers. You're not going to get but $50 maybe.
Damn.
That's shit.
It's crazy. I remember that teacher, man. Her kids got kicked out of that Christian school. She was making $100,000 a month. Won't doing nothing wrong. The teachers at school started hating on her and got her kids kicked out of there. I was like, that was fucked up though. Like, what her kids got to do with her? What she doing her own life? She was married. Her husband was cool with it. The teachers got jealous and got her.
You know, some jobs have that code of conduct of how you behave in work and outside of work.
Yeah, but they didn't say anything until they found out. Though they found out and they just got jealous and they all got together. But I think if they hadn't said nothing, they wouldn't have kicked out. But you can't keep the kids out. What they do?
It's an image thing, just like how Disney dropped Johnny Depp with his role to Pirates of the Caribbean to save face, because you know the Me Too movement still will get you slipping and ruin your life. So Disney didn't want to deal with that heat wave, so say they dropped Johnny Depp. That's what it boils down to. It's obtaining your image and keep your business, and that's what people got to look at the bigger picture. They can be mad at these corporations all the time, but they're not trying to go back to work, so they're gonna drop you and keep it moving.
True. I mean, it's all about money. That's true. But I mean,
all about this mighty dollar at the end of the day. You got to save face. You got to save the corporation. You got to save them dollars. So get knocked up.
That's crazy.
You can do about it.
Man, how many men y'all think can make their bed up every morning and get a bunch of YouTube views?
If you're in great shape, you
less
can.
than 10%. Less than 10% unless you're gay.
Yeah.
If you're in great shape, you can. There's one fitness guy I follow. He has like 1.5 million followers.
Yeah,
he be working all the time. If you're in great shape, women definitely. I have like a separate little fitness page. Women definitely follow those guys and be in the comments. But all that stuff, body fitness programs, they do all of that.
Yeah, that's different. I'm talking about a guy just making his bed up. He ain't gonna get too many views.
You gotta be in great shape and look nice. Maybe have some tattoos. What the women are looking for. Well, you see what they like and look at on social media. So if you got a body and an image type like that, women will 100% be watching you make your bed at 8 in the morning religiously. They will set a reminder, and because you can put the bells on Instagram now, so you can put bells
notification.
But what I'm saying is less likely. I haven't seen the dudes doing it. It'd be dudes with nice body, but I'm saying like
you're not looking for it.
Well, you're not looking for it, so you're not going to
we're not looking for it.
I follow this dude. He a fitness dude. He married and got kids. He got 1 million subscribers, but end of the day, though, he got to work out and actually have some kind of skill. Some of these women, no disrespect, they don't got no skill. They just making their fucking bed up, showing their ass. Come on now, they ain't no skill.
But can we
It's
say
not a
that
skill.
most of the men that are paying to see a woman make their bed are like the creeps out there? Like, as long as we got creeps and pervs, men and women,
Yep.
people gonna make money off the internet making their
Both
Absolutely.
gotta be creeps and pervs. I mean, at the end of the day, women
Well,
are very
Then
they
we're
gotta be
good.
creeps and pervs because the average guy won't do that. So they're
Right.
gonna be creeps and
Exactly.
pervs.
Yeah.
She's
As
right.
long as we got creeps and
pay
pervs,
for
we're
it, yes.
making money.
If I'm paying for it, yes. If
But
that's
it's
the
dude,
different
I
ball.
have got on the comments and I seen dudes on there actually think they got a chance with those women making that bed. I'm like, no, you don't, bro. To be honest.
They
Hey, I
like
don't
to.
follow nobody on Instagram.
Yeah,
Oh,
they like
what about you?
the fantasy of maybe getting to something. They ain't gonna get done.
I mean, I got some people I follow trying to get them to invite them to my channel, but other than following women because they got a big ass now, no.
You said you don't know nobody who follow women because they got a nice body?
Yeah, plenty of dudes do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's
I don't do
the
it.
standard.
I don't do it unless
Hey,
I
I'm
do it.
on the
Because
show.
that's all my followers, and I do it too.
I
hey,
try to
check
get
this out
somebody to
though.
come on my show. Yeah.
But if you a dude and you going on OnlyFans, shit, 9 times out of 10 you can't pull no bitches. This just is what it is.
Hey man, we talked about that earlier, man. There's some dudes out here on the struggle bus, man. I think about this one dude that was real cool in the Navy. He just looked, oh man, it was bad.
I'm gonna tell you another thing. I feel like some dudes can't pull because I heard people say, like, I seen a video on the forum today. Dudes were talking about, dang, we finally found out women care about height. I'm like, bro, like it's like these dudes finding reason not to be able to get women. Hold on, you saying women care about height? They might do, but at the same time, how short are you? Dude say he was 6 foot tall. I say, ain't nobody worrying about your height, bro. You 6 foot tall. So that's not the problem why you're not getting women. It's something else. You 6 foot fucking tall. What's the problem?
Oh, if he
Unless
already
he
6
likes
feet.
tall women.
Yeah, but he was just trying to say, like, someone make excuses and say, because I'm short, I shouldn't get women. I'm 5'7". I don't got no problem getting no woman. Like, I don't think height matters though, unless you
I don't think height matters.
Unless you 5 foot, you 4'11", yeah. You might have to
Well, even then, it shouldn't even matter because you gonna still pull. Somebody on 5'4" gonna pull. So
like dude was saying about mindset, if people stop bringing up excuses why they can't do something before they even do it, they'll be good. How you gonna already say you know you ain't gonna pull no women when you already got the mindset I'm too short?
Yeah.
Hey, but look,
I've had plenty of women tell me it don't matter what you look like. It's what you bring up here.
Yeah, and they talking about how you treat them and shit. So people need to start being better listeners. I think if more men be better listeners, they'll get more. Listen to what the women are saying. Cause I listen to women when I go out with them.
I don't know. That's kind of hard because even as a lady, these ladies are confusing me. They say they like one thing, and another girl says she likes another thing, and another girl likes that. Like,
and they're rude about it. I wouldn't want to continuously go after somebody and no, I'm not with no short man. But okay, bitch, you could have just been like, no, thank you. They're rude. I wouldn't want to continue doing it either. Women are rude, especially the high.
I feel sorry for y'all sometimes.
They look good and know you're out of their league. They're being assholes. They're mad you even walked up to them thinking, stuff
That's why you gotta find your own group. Like some of you men don't know. If you can't get these group of women, you gotta leave them alone.
Right.
Like, you gotta go find somebody that's for you. Some men, I heard some dudes talking about all I want is a bad chick. Goddamn, if you ain't putting
no, they don't.
You change your mind.
I don't think that's true.
That come a lot of problems too.
They're not done growing.
They are. Anyone who wants a bad chick is a liar because they don't like the responsibilities that come with it.
Like fighting other men when you take her out.
See, that's well. It can. I've had a guy tell me that he didn't want to be challenged. He was afraid to date me because guys sometimes will challenge you if you're with someone who's attractive, and they would see just to see how man enough you are. And
that's
true.
That's real.
That's true.
He didn't want to date me because of the attention that we would get.
You'd have to dress very conservative to keep people from bothering you. Because I've seen it before. But I've definitely seen dudes like, why you with this lame ass nigga looking like that? And now you about to get your man jumped in the club because you out here, your ass out, your titties out, the dress is forming and showing every curve of your body. And then he next to you looking like SpongeBob, and they about ready to beat his ass. just on principle. Just because they mad because you out here, it's not even, y'all not even the same range. You could have bought him a better outfit. You got him out here looking basic, and you out here, you know, top to bottom, shining, and now he's finna get jumped. Now you got to take him home.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. Right there.
I feel like he deserves that then. Because if you see how I'm dressing and how I'm looking going out and you're not matching me, come on now. You're going to walk out basic beside me looking great. That's your fault. I hope someone does check you and I'm leaving without you anyway.
So let me ask
Oh my God.
the men on the show, have y'all ever experienced a dude coming up to you while you with your chick trying to holler in front of you? I ain't never experienced no shit like that.
Seen that before. I've had women approach me being in relationships, and I've seen guys approach other guys at clubs. I've seen it before. I'm 6'4". I typically don't do a lot of bullshit. But I've seen guys come at other guys because of women they have. I've definitely seen that shit before. I had a friend get beat up in high school because his girlfriend's attractive. I remember.
Imagine being with your chick and some dude come on there and holler in front of your face.
Man, I seen a dude with his chick.
Wow, boy.
Got his chick took on the spot.
That's pure hatred and jealousy. That's a real thing. Men do have that trait.
Well, they go off your, but it's something you might have to say something because he came up there in front of y'all and being disrespectful. You gotta be like, bro, chill.
Rappers talk about all the time in their songs. Rappers really rap about that all the time, that they will take your girl. They say that all the time. So they do that shit in real life.
Well, you don't need her if they take her there. If somebody come up and take your girl right in front of your face, damn, what kind of girl you got?
I feel like the girl should be saying something first. If I'm out with my man and a man's coming up being disrespectful to both of us, trying to take me, I'm gonna be the first one to say something. And then if that man don't take me serious, my man's gonna step up. You know,
if I'm with my boyfriend and a guy approaches me and he's with me, I want him to take the lead and say something, because if I say something for him, it's gonna make him look bad. I don't want my boyfriend to look bad in the streets, so I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let him try to do what he's supposed to do. And
if he approached you, it would make sense for you to speak up. If he approached you,
if he's standing right beside me or we're at a bar and someone comes, of course, I expect him to say something.
Yeah. But what about if he think that's your friend? Y'all ain't.
Y'all do be out to gay friends in the street. Y'all do be out.
Then my man would already know I'm a gay friend.
Okay, and that's true, but body language should tell you that if they're a gay friend or a boyfriend.
You always tell.
No, I've seen gay men out with their homegirls, and other than hearing his voice and being prejudiced based off his voice and his mannerisms, they awful close.
Shit crazy though.
I'm just being real. I've seen some wild shit. I don't go out like I used to. Seen some wild shit at clubs, and I don't know what y'all on out here nowadays.
Now, how would y'all do that? You remember that video was out? It was recently out that dude went to the bathroom, came back, his chick hugged up with another man.
Yeah, it's over, man.
That's not his chick then.
It's over.
That is. I wouldn't even argued about this shit.
I just walk off. I was like, yeah, you got me on this one.
Hugged up or just talking to? They was hugged up.
He was hugged up with his hands in my ass.
That's a blessing on that man. Then that lost her. She wasn't for him anyway.
Exactly. That's not his shit.
He can go grab a new bitch right there in the club.
But some dudes gonna come out ready to fight, ready to go to jail over that shit. I'm like, hold up, man.
It could be, because if you drunk, you might get emotionally stupid and ruin your life over the hot box.
He might hit on the arm and shit a little bit, but I'd have been like, damn, I'd have felt embarrassed a little bit. Like,
but honestly, we typically go on dates on places that wouldn't happen.
I'm not going on dates to the clubs anymore. That's been dead.
We go out to nice places where that stuff won't even happen. So
white places,
it can happen anywhere. At Walmart.
Be real. Is there white places? Come on, just tell the
truth. Because some dudes don't give a damn.
Look, y'all, we don't want to talk about it, but we know we be out here skipping our people nowadays because.
Okay, so not all of them have been strictly white places, but we've been to black establishments, but they are not hood establishments.
Got you.
You can go to a non-hood establishment, still dudes might say shit. I'm gonna holler at him. You know what I'm saying?
That's highly possible, but I said
it's possible, but it's not probable. It's not gonna happen as often.
reduced risk, as they would say.
Yes. 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 And if they do approach you, they're going to say, hey, are you with someone? And then you be like, yes, I am. They'll walk
So you
away.
stay in a hood area, they just don't give a damn. You saying?
They don't.
Fuck that.
Savages though.
Yeah.
I seen like I remember my cousin them got out of prison, man. Every woman they seen, they were hollering at. And sometimes they get out, they be more aggressive. But you know, I did a video on women liking Pookies and Ray Ray. A lot of women like them type of guys though.
I hate them type of guys.
Oh, you hate them? Okay. Some women love them type of guys.
Especially Bob the Builders.
What do you mean by aggressive?
Fix them up.
No, I don't like the Pookies and Ray Rays. That's just not for me. I've never been that type.
Never was down with the hood dudes, the old schools, the big rims, dope boys, none of that?
Mm-mm.
Did you grow up in inner city dealing with that or no? Just curious.
No, but I visit my relatives and they lived in the inner city.
Mm-hmm. So you say you ain't never dated, you might not knew he was a bad boy or something. I don't know.
No, I just was never attracted to it.
I don't think ain't no such thing, no bad boy in the black community. I don't think. It just man, you got them. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean ain't no such thing? You don't think they think they just faking it or?
No, I'm saying you know what I'm saying. It's more like the white people be like saying bad boy. You know what I'm saying? And
so what do you call it in the black community then?
Like you said, Pookies and Ray Rays.
Okay, yeah.
What do you
bad boy is different. They don't mean he on no problem to society.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Okay, right. They just saying a bad boy just has the image persona.
So you saying Pookies and Ray Rays worse than bad boys?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
So what are the thugs and the gangmakers fall? Is that not a thing anymore? What are you?
Yeah.
We got 4 categories now.
No, I'm just saying like the bad boy. He like he ain't no menace to society. He ain't fucking with nobody. But
yeah, I get what you're saying. That's what Mr. Lucario
I ain't saying it right, but you know what I'm saying.
Mr. Lucario called his stuff bad boy group and shit. So he ain't no.
See, he ain't bothering nobody.
Yeah. So it's a difference because you got these dudes coming out of prison. They ain't just trying to get at the women. They out here got them doing violence and shit. That's a different type of man.
Some of them, you gotta.
And
we know when they come to club. We know when they walk in there. You like, yep, it's time to go. Finish a drink.
Man,
we leaving. We
I
know when
they
walk
one time. These dudes was in the back. Just grab every woman walked by, they grabbing at their butt. They messed the whole night up.
Messing everything.
I was like, damn, nigga, y'all came to the club to grab an ass all night.
Hey, don't let you pull. Then they gonna be the main ones hating.
Yep.
They're trying to catch somebody slipping. That's what they baiting people in. I had a discussion a while back about that with some people about guys who come out looking for trouble, and they got nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose. They'll take your life, anybody's life. I mean, we just seen that dude. What happened? The girl got kicked in the bowling alley. I know y'all seen that that former NFL player. He went to go help some girl at the gas station. He got taken out. Yeah, some dudes be out here looking for trouble. So when you see guys like that in the club grabbing on the women, go ahead, try to snake out the back door because they're looking for somebody to be Superman and try to step up. Like, hey, y'all need to start disrespecting these women, and that might be the last thing you say. You know, they can be at least indulged for your ass.
That's sad though. You come to the club looking for trouble, all them damn women, and I don't get it though.
Hey, check this out though. I'm saying you know you're a title man, like the fat white chicks, right? But I'm saying just any white chick. Do you have to worry about anything if you with a white chick? Do that happen?
I don't think so, because them white dudes ain't though. You probably ain't gonna have them problems though.
You ain't gonna take them to the hood spot. You're not taking no white girl to the hood spot. You going to the upper scale little lounges, bars. Like I live in Columbus, Ohio. There's a chain out now called Pins Mechanical. So it's like a Dave and Buster's for adults, but it's like a lot more drinking. It's more set up like a big lounge type video game. Is like a whole big everything. They got arcades, like actual old school arcades in there. Then there's a bar. They got retro games. You can bring your own food, but you go in there. That's usually a mixed, mostly white crowd. That's where the black dude gonna take that white girl. He not going to the hood spot with no white girl. But
I think it depends on the type of white girl. If you got a hood white chick, then you take it the wrong place for shit to pop off. But yeah, it just depends on, I think.
If you move to a different city, I don't know if you're in your same city and same storm of ground from your birth. You probably not gonna you might not want people knowing about her. But you said some dudes do be loud and proud about it. But
yeah.
most guys I know, they be kind of keeping on the low. So I haven't seen it too much.
I've been around dudes who fight in competitions. They be like, shit, I'm gonna get that tonight just to have that victory. Some dudes want that notch on that belt. I got me some tonight. I don't care how she looks. I've been around dudes like that. They just want to take the W. They feel like if I have sex with this woman and nobody else gets none, I win. And that's how some dudes think.
Hey, it's some black cavemen right there.
You be a predator. You acting like that.
That's some savage. That's savages though. I mean, I got some savages. I've been around in my families and stuff. I never felt I had to do that. I'm like, damn, I'm not attracted to you. I don't want the victory. You can win, bro. You got it. But it's dudes everybody ain't the same though.
I agree with you on that one.
It's crazy though. I mean, I seen dudes actually got them going in competition. Like I seen my cousin mess with this white chick. She wasn't that attractive. She was overweight. And then he said, can't nobody else get her when he ain't there. The next day he wasn't there. A lot of the dudes was trying their hardest to get her. You know why they was trying to get her? Because he said could nobody get her. So they felt like if I get her, I can say, I told you I could get her too. It's about competition with men. Some men want to have that competition. Like, you telling me I can't hit it too? Shit, I'm gonna try. They don't care how I look though. It could be 300-pound chick. They just want that victory. They want to say, I had her, he had her, but you didn't. You know. But
they got an advantage though, because they can get turned on by anything.
Yeah, they do. But I mean, like, everybody don't look at competition. Think about it though. It is about men are competitive. Men are competitive like that to a certain extent though. Think about caveman and shit. Like a lot of men do feel like if I have sex with something and you don't, I win though. I know that's how my cousins think. Like I was like, damn.
Yeah, like I don't see how they get turned on, man. They got a different type of gene, DNA.
They can just bang anything that comes around. It's
savages though. It don't matter.
Yeah,
though.
I can't. I can't. No, that's too much for me. I get it.
I mean,
you gotta have some sort of just gotta be something that I don't know. You gotta click with me something. You gotta have some sense about you. You gotta be able to talk decently, carry yourself like something. I know a lot of guys who can't say no to women. I don't understand that at all. Like I've had been in the bedroom, like, yeah, this ain't gonna work, and leave. Catch an Uber ride somewhere out.
Do you think
dick with those standards is unattractive?
Do you think those men are happier though? The ones that can they can get up.
Yeah, I think, man, that's what I said. I think they got the advantage.
Yeah, they gotta be happy if you can get up to anything. That means you can get up to something that look like the women in my background. I'm like, wow.
And then be happy, be excited about this shit.
No, that be them dudes with them stories on social media talking about it smelled bad, her bedroom was this, I couldn't get the scent off my fingers. No, I've heard them stories. I've never in my life dealt with that. I've never had a woman smell bad.
But women that look good can stink too.
Yeah, I had that experience before, man. It's a bad experience. You talking about the smell on your hand, it feel like it won't leave for days.
Look, if the day started at 9 a.m. and y'all been kicking it all day, if it's 8, 9, 10 o'clock or something, y'all gotta have some romantic showering or something. Y'all been out since the morning. Ain't no way y'all have
been marinating all day.
Yeah, both of y'all been marinating. You've been walking, being around sightseeing.
That's a bad feeling, man. That's a bad feeling to be around a chick like that. You know what I'm saying? It feel like your hand burning. You know what I'm saying?
It's savage though. It's savage like.
Oh shit!
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, they might be happier though. I ain't never been that type of dude because I can't get up to anything. But it teaches on. I mean,
just out here ravaging any land they can get access to, huh? Like a real time pilgrim or something, a real time Viking. Take anything. I
seen dudes come out there talking about holler at everything. Like, even in my videos, I tend to holler at different women and different type of women just to prove to men not to be afraid to approach women. Because I had men say they was afraid to approach women and stuff like that. So I try to show them that you can approach any kind of woman. If you a dude who ain't getting no women, I would say you gotta start somewhere. If you ain't getting no damn women, you can't have too high.
Yeah. So then that case ain't really wrong with hollering them big white chicks though.
Yeah, if you ain't getting no women, like if you up here acting like, let's say you ain't getting no women, you tried all these women, you hollering, you ain't get nowhere. Somebody gotta lower their standards, or you just ain't gonna get no woman.
But at the end of the day, man, if you really ain't attracted to him, then you need to go
Yeah.
ahead
That
and
means you're gonna
do
go
what you
without
gotta
nothing.
do.
You're gonna have to work on yourself. Let's say I'm out here hollering at the women I like, but I'm always coming up short. Either I'm gonna lower my standards or say, man, shit, let me go
I
find out
think you
what's
should
wrong
probably
with me.
work on yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes I heard Player Supreme say, this dude, he dead now. He said this, you gotta have a starter chick. Sometimes you gotta goddamn get something you don't want.
Shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
you gotta learn from somewhere. Like,
I
okay, like as far as approaching women, let's say you're afraid to approach beautiful women. Why don't you go approach just any woman? And you got to build your confidence. I feel like a man is afraid to approach women. Need to get comfortable being around women. Period. If you're afraid to approach women, what makes you think you're gonna go up here to this pretty chick? You think she's pretty? You're gonna be scared. So let's get comfortable with women first. That's what I would tell men. And once you get comfortable
agree.
with women, go for what you want. But if you're not comfortable with women, it ain't gonna work. I'm just gonna tell you
True.
that. Like,
Yeah,
and
you
I
gotta
had
go something
be
social.
surprised. There's men out here that are not comfortable approaching women, and they don't know what to say. Like one guy told me on my show that he walked up to him and just stared at him. I was like, bro,
Oh my God.
it's not gonna work. I don't know. I was just like, bro, you can't do that. I don't care. You can't do that. Period. But you know what I'm saying? It's up to opinion.
It's if you're not learned that from a childhood, you didn't have female friends in your neighborhood that you hung out with. That is a very difficult skill to develop as an adult male. You did not have female friends. You didn't talk to them in middle school, high school, the neighborhood, riding bikes, a little girlfriend in element, nothing. That's hard when you're an adult because they're usually awkward, socially awkward, and that's where they come out where women say they creeps. Because they'll do, like you said, the dude probably didn't think nothing wrong with it. She's beautiful. She should respect it. I'm standing here and admiring her beauty. No, man, she has no idea who you are. You're stone faced still, and you're just staring at her. You look fucking crazy. But he thinks that's normal.
Yeah, he do. I mean, he got some social problems, and I mean, it's like you got to fix it.
Like,
I wouldn't.
hey, Black Babel. Hey,
Yeah.
ain't that dude was talking shit?
Yeah. I wouldn't let him up here though. I would have damn, you know what I'm saying? He got to wait though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I am surprised he came up here. But
I think that's why a lot of Pookies and Ray Rays get girls because they don't care about the outcome of talking to them. They don't care if they say yes or no. So they'll just holler at anybody, whether they're on their level or above the level.
And I think all men shouldn't care about rejection because if you want to be better at getting what you want, you got to be able to accept rejection. You can't handle somebody saying no. That's part of life. You get told, I got told no plenty of times, not just by women in life. So if you're afraid to get told no, then that's a problem. I think a lot of people are scared of the no word. Like you're gonna get it. If you're out there dating, you're gonna get told no.
It's like
a lot of people hate no. And the people who hate no the most is people who look good. They are like babies. And they
But like, let me ask the guys, how many y'all like? How many people like to get rejected though? It's tough to get rejected.
Like to get rejected?
Yeah, imagine going up to a woman and you think you got a shot and she say no. People don't like that feeling, and that's why a lot of people act that way. They don't like that feeling. You gotta be able to you gotta be cool with rejection. Like if you're not cool with being rejected, how you gonna get women? How you gonna be able to pull a woman?
Rejection is difficult to deal with. I can definitely say that, and sometimes there's a context too. I used to make this joke about saying beautiful women go out with packs of hyenas, because what happened is you'll have an attractive girl, right? You may approach her at the bar, and something that her friends come out of nowhere and just dog walk. Just don't. They do it on purpose. See, she's laughing because she probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. Her friends be intentionally out here looking to just shame and degrade men at a bar, at a club, at a restaurant. They do it. He could be a great guy. You could be a good woman, but you rolling with your pack of hyenas, and they come up and they savages and they rip that man apart. And now he ain't trying to talk to nobody for the next 6 months.
I've seen it, and when some of my friends try to do it, I stop them because it's not nice. I don't like to be mean.
Yeah,
hey, that shit dangerous these days too.
Yeah,
but a lot of women do that. He's right. A lot of them do, and it's
funny.
unfortunate.
It's funny to them. Girls' night out. We finna clown some niggas. That's literally on the agenda.
And that's sad that they do that because there's no reason to do that. you have no purpose. It doesn't bring you any kind. What kind of joy does that bring you? Turning people down.
Right. No, you're right. Absolutely. Some people just unfortunately mean.
They're
But
unfortunately mean, and they're probably miserable in life.
But at the same time, though, when you know you're in a dating game, you're gonna get turned down. Everybody got a type, so you gotta get used to it. If you're gonna go up cold approaching women, you know you're gonna get turned down. Come on now. Like some women be in bad moods, some women don't want to hear that shit. Some of them just don't like you, or some of them like I do a lot of cold approaching and on my channel to show me how to approach women. I've been rejected plenty of times because I go at a high volume because I'm really trying to show them something. But I've also learned that you're gonna get pulled too. Not saying, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta know how to approach them. I think you get better and better at it eventually. Some people don't get better at it.
Hey, how many people can get up here?
Shit, right now 6. I mean, I ain't
6
people coming, yeah.
Hey, if anybody want to get up here, man, I get off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you got somebody want to get on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got one dude right here trying to get on. Well, he gone now.
All right. If you come back, let me know.
Yeah, I'm shocked so many people came today, so you know what I'm saying. I would have been more prepared, but
right.
But how many times have y'all been rejected? Like the guys, like how many times y'all been rejected? How did y'all feel when y'all got rejected?
Lame.
In front of some people too, though.
And I never got embarrassed. My last rejection, oddly enough, I was on a Greyhound bus and the girl started a conversation. And when they got towards the end of the ride, I asked, like, you want to get up sometimes? And she said, nah, I'm okay. And I had to sit next to her for like another 15 minutes on the Greyhound bus. And that was terrible. But she started a conversation, and I intentionally tested her interest by like kind of letting the conversation fade. And she started the conversation back up a few times. So I'm like, okay, it's going. It's like almost an hour and a half bus ride. This is like 2019, I think this happened. That's the last one I remember I had. And so, yeah, when we got towards the end, I'm like, so, okay, I'm not from the city, but I do come back here. It's my hometown. Maybe we get up sometime. I could meet up with you. And she said, no, thank you. Polite, wasn't rude about it. I appreciate it, but no. And so, yeah, I had to sit there awkwardly next to a woman. So,
did she give a sign to you that said, hey, I want you to ask for my number?
Well, she started a conversation.
No, I'm not talking about just starting a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I could start a conversation with someone in a grocery store, but did she give you any kind of inkling like, hey, I like this guy? Did she flirt? I
choose you?
My inkling was when I let the conversation fade and it was like a few minutes or so of silence and she started the conversation back up. She did that twice. So that was my ascension that she was interested in talking to me. She was interested in my conversation. She was showing, hey, what's up with you type thing. So that's why eventually I ended up approaching her with like, hey, did you want to possibly, get your number, see you some other time? It wasn't really embarrassing, but because it's a bus full of random people I'll probably never see again. But it was kind of like, dang, you approached me, you started, and you started back up a few times. I just assumed. But, I was wrong, and I kept it moving.
Hey, man, I think that real rejection is when you actually with the person and then they tell you they don't want you no more. That's the real rejection.
Like being like dating them hard for like 5 months, and they say, nah, this ain't working.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. That's different, yeah.
Yeah, we don't get taught a lot about that one. That's a hard one because you like building up, you thinking you getting somewhere, and it's like, yeah, this just ain't gonna work. I appreciate you. This ain't gonna work. Yeah. And then when their explanations are usually trash.
Yeah, that hurts. It hurts, but I appreciate it because you don't be led on continuously for a year and then brokenhearted.
Sometimes you can blame the people. I've seen people who they might know the person no more, they still talking to them. They cool with it. If you allowing that person to be there and they don't really want you, then I gotta be like, hold on now.
And don't go to the friend zone. Men need to just throw that shit in the trash.
Don't talk to me
if you're dating a girl and she don't want to be with you, there is no reason to be her friend. Absolutely no reason. Because you want her on a different level, and you're going to find yourself doing what a lot of people say simp shit. When y'all hang out, you're probably like, oh, I pay for it. Don't worry about it. You're not her man, and she not give you none. You just bust.
Why do guys want to be in the friend zone?
Why do they?
Because they hoping they can get somewhere. It's just
they playing a long game like baseball.
But
I'm
you
gonna get you in the
lose.
knife in it.
But that shit usually an L. You gonna catch an L playing that friend zone. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, but I don't know. Hey, cause look, man, I seen this dude on YouTube, right? He was talking about my homegirl. Like shit, this motherfucker done fucked all of them.
Damn. So you mean they might have already won. How long was he their friends though? Damn.
I don't know all that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you think
I
average guy?
seen the videos, huh?
Do you think the average guy gonna play that friend zone role and win?
Nah.
But some guys, I think, because I ain't done it too. You get cool with a chick, you like, nah, I ain't trying to holler you like that. You just get that friendship going on. You just bullshitting around. Your intentions is to really holler at her. I think you just need to be straight up so she can go on and give you an answer. Because I ain't playing no friend. I ain't got time to play 6 months to a year with nobody. That's crazy as hell.
You know, and you're naturally attracted to opposite sex anyway. So thinking that friendship is gonna work out ain't gonna work because as soon as she mentions something about some other nigga, like man, you ain't trying to hear that shit. You're not trying to hear her complaints about no other man when you like, I'm right here. Look at me, you know. So then you're starting to look real dumb. So it don't work.
That's
out.
why, and that's the reason why we have gay friends, because they're going to listen to what we like. A guy says, "Oh, I want to be your friend." Okay, I'm going to treat you just like my girlfriend. Yeah, girl, this guy is so fine. He took me out this and this and this. You don't want to hear that.
Nah.
Exactly.
That's true.
I don't.
Most time dudes will play that role just because they got other intentions. Most time guys don't want to be just no friends.
And that's why we don't want to be friends with straight men, because they always got other intentions, but they're never straight up with it. Because that's all you're trying to do. Just let me know.
Shit, that ain't always true.
We both playing the game. That's how I feel about it. Nobody gonna have no fine ass, attractive, well built female friend and be like, "Oh, we just cool." If y'all grew up together, possibly if you've known her since you was a kid, but even then, people start developing and it flips the whole script on it. But
it depends on if you're attracted to that person.
I think that's crazy because my best friend of like almost 9 years is a man, and he's in a very committed relationship. We ain't never done nothing. We go out on friend dates. I pay for me, he pays for him. We go out with his girl. Like it depends on the person and the situation. I've never tried him. He tried me in the beginning, and once I made that boundary very clear, he stayed in the friend zone and like never tried me again. And we're real cool.
He waiting.
You said he tried.
He should have ended the friendship right there.
He waiting.
He should
have blocked.
Yeah, he should.
He should test him out.
Who's waiting that long?
Give him the test.
Yeah. He should have ended it though. But you know, if you drop your clothes around him, what it's gonna be though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what it is. And that's any man though. You can be friends with him for a year. You drop your clothes.
For almost 9 years. 1 under 10. 9 years.
10 years. Ooh.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Y'all been friends for 10 years. You think if you get naked around him and say what's up, what do you think he gonna do?
He would definitely try if I allowed
it.
He gonna do something. I don't care what nobody says.
I have a male best friend, but the thing is, I would never ask him that because I'm not attracted to him at all.
I'm not attracted to him either, and that would just mess up the friendship. I think men that stick around in the friend zone thinking they're gonna get past the friend zone that one day, she's already seeing you as nothing but a friend. She's not even sexually attracted to you at that point. Friend zone is not where it's at if you're trying to get past that. Don't start in the friend zone. Come at me how you want me. Because if you say I'm gonna be your friend for a little bit, you're gonna be my friend forever.
If the woman got you in the friend zone, you had already just counted as an L. Move on.
Yeah.
And you borderline a creep at that point. If you hang out in a friend zone, hoping you catch her slipping emotionally, maybe she broke up with the guy, she call you distraught, that you kind of slipping into predator zone now because you waiting for her to be caught in a bad spot so you can try to slide in. So you kind of becoming a predator at that point.
And then the shit still ain't gonna work because you might catch a slip and get sex. Then you want more. You looking crazy as hell. But she's still gonna.
Or she gonna call you out for taking advantage of her. She might call you out in a friendship herself. You took advantage of me. I called you. He stressed me the fuck out, or he slapped me in my face, and I called you looking for comfort, and you comfort me with your penis, and now you fucked everything up.
What about the women that lead men on though? They act like they bought some, they really just want friendship.
I hate that. Because it makes it hard for those who are direct.
Yeah, they just want something, and it's usually not big.
They want somebody to be around them and shit.
They want you to spend money on them. They want you to do stuff with them, but they don't want to be with you. And they're probably still fucking everyone else. So
Yep.
But it's the same. It goes both ways in almost every subject. There's females that do the shit. There's men that do the shit. There's men that don't. There's females that don't. It all depends on the person. We have the same issues in each gender. It's just there's a certain amount of females that ain't shit. There's a certain amount of men that ain't shit. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
But for some reason, we have a battle of the genders right now. It's crazy.
Is it just a black community, or you think it's others? I mean, I feel like it's just us, honestly.
I'm white.
I think it's all around. I think it's more because them white dating codes talking that same shit too. I think it's all around.
They still married at over 54%, so they ain't thinking they ain't too much at a gender war. They double the marriage rate of us, so it ain't too bad over there.
Yeah. You see, you white.
Because I don't feel like all the white couples are happy, though, honestly. I feel like they're just stuck in what they're used to. You know who I
that's
think
not what marriage is for.
You know who I think is the most unhappy suburban dads? They don't give a shit about them kids going to soccer. They don't care that their wife's at the gym at 7 a.m. and in jeans by 8. They do not care. They're miserable. They would rather probably be at a hood strip club, honestly. Like, I think the white people just put on a good show. They make it look good. Everybody got problems. We are all human. We all deal with the same shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as relationships and shit go. You know, we all got the same feelings and shit. So, I mean, circumstantial. Everything is situational.
Do you think marrying for happiness and love is legit? Because situation I'm in now, that's important, but I don't put that as a pedestal, or I don't put that as the forefront because
no, I don't think that's
you're
it's
chasing
very
a feeling.
important. It's very important.
You're chasing a feeling, and that's a high. And to me, that turns into a bit of an addiction. If you think you need to be happy with me, you need to love me. And I tell people the easiest comparison is look at your relationship with who knows you more than your partner. Obviously, it would be your parents and your siblings. Have you and your siblings and your parents had a steadfast, smooth, loving relationship for however long you've been alive, 20, 30, 40 years? The answer is hell no. But you still honor and respect those people even in hardship. And that's what's the most important thing to me in a relationship, commitment, and marriage is honor and respect, and also having integrity when I'm not around to still respect my name and respect the family's name when other people are talking shit. You love me? Who gives a shit? I may fuck up the money. I may have went and bought a part for my car and went shopping and fucking bought a collector's item for Michael Jordan that cost $3,000.
I like that.
You ain't loving my stupid ass money decision, but you need to still respect and honor and move past that shit. That's where most people relationships fail to me because it's all about feelings, and feelings are never consistent.
Now, okay, let me ask you about cheating then. Let me ask you a question now. In relationships, if you like that woman and you love that woman, can you let cheating go? She cheated. Could you let that go to save the marriage?
The hard part about cheating, and actually me and my woman were talking about this earlier today, is that cheating is partially the other person's fault from letting a toxic or negative feeling get in and not be worked out. So let's say, for perfect example, I travel for work, right? I'm out of town. I'm in a hotel right now. If I work 67 hours a week and I come home on Friday night or Saturday morning, you have issue or beef with me, don't come nagging as soon as I walk in the door. You know I've been on the road for the last 6, 7, 8, 10 days. Sometimes I've been out 20 days straight, right? Don't come to me with a problem initially because I'm coming in the house to cleanse my mind, body, and spirit of being at work for so long, refresh. Talk to me after I done got out the shower and we ate dinner. You know what I'm saying? So your partner can create negativity in the household, which makes you seek positivity outside of the household.
I agree with that. So
and both men and women typically do that to their partner.
Cheating, man, it's over.
So how many of y'all men or women will let cheating go? Like, okay, she cheated, she messed up, I forgive her. I want to save this marriage. How many of y'all gonna let that happen? How many of y'all do that?
You have to. You'd have to because
I've done it, but it's not easy.
I'm good.
I don't think it's worth it either.
I don't think
it could be worth it if it could be salvaged, you know, but it's not easy.
You being faithful, and then you find out your woman banging somebody else. You're like, damn.
Nah, I'm good.
Crazy. That shit gonna hurt though. It could be tough to take though. If you can take it. And then don't be holding it as a grudge, you good. But if you got that in your mind the whole time, you might well get out that relationship. If her cheating is still bothering you after the fact, it ain't gonna work.
It's gonna bother anyone for a while. It's not gonna be immediate.
What about the year you still thinking about this shit? Like you'll bring it up
After a
and shit.
year, you shouldn't. Maybe it depends. You can't.
You go to therapy.
Everybody heals differently.
Yeah.
You need to go to therapy. That's the first step. If y'all have infidelity, you need to go to therapy first, so nobody takes the other person's head off.
Yeah,
You ain't fixing that problem
depends on
yourself.
how you deal with it.
Yeah.
How y'all deal with it, that depends on how y'all gonna work out. Whoever cheats, if they're willing to fix it, be honest. Communication is the biggest thing for real. Like, it all depends on how the couple deals with it going forward to fix it. If they're just like, all right, well, I did it, I'm not going to do it again, we're done. You're not lasting. She's still going to be hurt, or he's still going to be hurt, whatever. It's just the steps you take to actually put the work in to fix it, I think.
I agree with that.
Hey, you staying with him, Pimp?
No, she cheat on me now. That's just I probably ain't gonna want to be.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
It ain't gonna work out because I'm gonna be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know.
And
If
so,
you already,
if you're single with no
know you
kids,
sharing it, then that's different.
you should walk away. But once you got kids involved, you got the unfortunate reality.
It's not easy to walk away from a marriage.
Yeah, too. I understand kids. I might have to have that talk with my kids. Like, me and mom ain't gonna have to separate if they old enough to understand. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because if she been cheating, she probably been doing like, I don't know, man. I'll be wondering why you cheating on me.
But that's another thing, though. Every situation is circumstantial. If it's a 15-year marriage and the female stepped out one night on accident or because she wanted to, that's
accident.
It ain't no accident. It ain't no accident.
Not an accident like slipped and fell, but like temptation is real, and y'all men know that more than we do. Temptation is a bitch, and it's hard to ignore given a certain somebody. She not feeling it in the marriage. He don't act like he cares about her no more. It's a lot of shit that goes into that. Maybe she just wanted to cheat. It all depends on the background, how long we've been together. If I've been fucking with somebody for like 6 months and then they're out here just doing everybody and their mom, bye. I don't got no ties to you like that. But if I've been with somebody for 15 years and that's the person I love and they love me, and
it's still houses.
It's hard.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
I think
1 year, 20 years.
I've been through that. My ex-husband had an affair, and I forgave him for the first affair because I accepted accountability on helping him get to that point. Because after having our first child, I went through postpartum depression, and I was not myself. And he was turned off of the person who I became, and I wasn't intimate as well. So I accepted my partner, making it easier for him to have an affair. But the second affair is when about 3.5 years into the affair, that's when I called it quits. Because, I realized that he chose her over me.
And you started becoming a punching bag too, because you gotta be letting him. He didn't did it the second time. Nah.
The second time, he said it was more of those things where he said it was a vice for him. It was nothing that I did. It was more like a vice. You know how people have a vice where they either drink, gamble.
Yeah, of course.
That she was his vice, but for me,
giving a little itty bitty spice that it's just not something you can do, man.
It wasn't a situation where he wasn't getting sex. We had sex all the time. We had we were in a lifestyle at the time too. So it's not like he didn't get pussy. He got pussy from me and other ladies. So it was just when he chose her over me is when I was like, wow, it was very humbling. It was very hurtful. And he, the whole situation, what happened was when when my water broke with our second child, he was with her because he was spending the day with her. I didn't know she existed. When I had my second child, I didn't know that he was having an affair. It was not until 3.5 years later. So I found out about her on December 17th, 2011. Yes, I remember the day. And I stuck by him. I said, no, I'm just going to stick through this. I'm in it for the long haul. And it comes to 3 years later in 2014, they broke up, and she wrote me a letter. And the letter explained that when I went into labor with my second child, he got my phone call because I called him. I was on my lunch break. I went to the doctor, came home, fixed myself lunch, and my water broke during lunch. And he said, I'm in a meeting. I can't come. And I believed him because at the time I didn't think he was having somebody else in his life. And it was her birthday. So my second child and her had the same birthday.
Wow.
He didn't get to the hospital until my son was almost here. So, you know, we had a talk after she gave me that letter. I asked him about it. And I said, hey, you know, she wrote me this letter saying that you chose to stay and do the birthday plans that you have planned for her. Is this true? And he said, yes. And I said, well, at this point, this was in November 2014. I said, there's no reason for us to go further. And I say that because at that moment, you chose to be with your girlfriend rather than pick your wife up to take her to the hospital. I was pregnant with our child. That's your child.
Right.
You chose your side chick over your wife. This is a life and death situation. Any guy that says, oh, I have a little thing on the side, if his wife says, honey, drop all things, I need you now, he gonna drop all things and go to her because home comes first.
Right.
You didn't drop all things to come to my need when I was having our baby. I drove myself to the hospital. You chose to stay with her until wee hours in the evening. Then you come to the hospital and get there just in time. I said, yeah, this is over. And I separated from that point.
Well, hey, what did they say? High value men gonna cheat.
He isn't a bad father. He's a great dad, very involved, but he just didn't make right decisions as a husband. And I wish him all the luck. I had to go through a lot of healing, and to where I'm at the stage in my life where I can actually talk to them and be his friend now. It took time because trust me, years ago, I would not piss on him if he was on fire. I had to go through. I was very hurt. It took a lot of self-healing because I did not want to be here on this earth. I was very, when you involve yourself in a marriage so much and you lose a part of yourself, when you lose the marriage, you don't know what's left. So yeah, I went through that. I don't have any regrets. It has built me, and it shows that I care about people, and I also care about myself, and that I could put things in perspective. It's helped me think. It's helped me learn to let go of relationships. If something's not working, I'll let go sooner than later. So yeah, it's helped me in a lot of things.
Hey, will you accept it if it happens again with the next person?
That's a good question.
If I have someone, if someone cheats on me again in future, I would ask them I won't just immediately break up. I would ask them the circumstances of the reason why they cheated.
Yeah.
Because there are certain circumstances that would make my decision as to stay or leave. I want to know the background.
Okay.
What about if he wanted to just go out of town and have a little fun, man?
Have a little fun?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bisexual. So if you want to have a little fun, can I have a little fun too? Because I like ladies.
Okay.
I love ladies.
Okay.
But I will prefer if we have fun, or say, hey, hon, if I say no, I'm good, you go ahead, have fun. Then that's different. But at least ask me.
Okay. Yeah. Now let me ask the men. How many of you men can be on the side while y'all know your woman has a side dude?
Nah, man, ain't no dude going for that.
Some dudes.
That's war. Men don't operate like that. You want war. I'm not working hours and fixing this house and servicing these cars.
No dudes out here getting done dirty. Shit, somebody.
Yeah, but they ain't. Most of them ain't cool with it.
No, they ain't cool with it.
Problem is, you get taken to the cleaners. That's the term the white folks in my job use for when you get divorced. They had a dude who happened to him. He had a stay-at-home wife with 4 kids. She got everything. She got everything because she's a stay-at-home wife. So he paying alimony, child support, the house. He out here working every bit of overtime we got. Every job, every travel site, he flying all over the country for us because his wife took everything. So that's the problem with some men put up with it because the cost to leave the woman, even though she's wrong, she gonna go to court. There's no fault divorce now. You don't get anything, like they don't like not give you nothing because you cheated. She go in there, she's like, I have to take care of the 2 children, 3 children, and I gotta work a job, blah blah blah. They gonna give her the house, they gonna give her the car, you gonna have to pay money in that. And depending on your state, alimony is based on your state. Like I know in Ohio, I think it's a minimum of 7 years. You got to pay alimony. Or if she's a stay-at-home wife, then that changes the circumstances.
Yeah, it depends on how long you were married too.
So what's the purpose of getting married then?
Yeah,
exactly.
What's the purpose of getting married? Well, you can't focus. Now, there are some bad side effects. So I would say, from my perspective, men need to do the due diligence in their dating process. And if your father didn't teach you or your mother didn't teach you, you need to take some educational learning from social media, a coach, life coach, church coach, everything before you really go off that cliff because it's expensive.
I'm saying, what's the benefits though? Like, what's the benefits? That's what I want to know.
What's the benefits of having an actual woman at home?
No. What's the benefits of being married?
Benefits of being married, access to wealth for one. That's the easiest way to get rich and retire early is being married.
That's true. Right. That's true, but I agree with him. There is benefits there, but I don't think people look at it that way. They like, what's the point? Honestly, I don't think you should get married.
That's the man's standard on putting
get married for a partnership. That you and your spouse are in for a partnership, a business agreement.
If you got a lot to lose, you got to be careful.
Hell yeah.
You got a lot to lose, you got to be careful. Like some of these celebrities who getting got like that, they got to think differently. Now, if you broke, it don't matter. But if you got some money to lose, you got to think this situation differently.
Especially if you ain't got no kids together.
Yeah. I think it's just about how you wear. Like, just say you working at McDonald's, it might not even matter. But that's knocking nobody. But if you got money like some of these people got, and you got to think about, damn, like, what can I lose if I get married? You need to make us sign a prenup. And some people be like, well, you don't trust me? I think it depends on the money. Like, how much money.
Hey, even women can lose these days. Look at Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Candace Parker still got to pay. She had to pay her.
Do you think they need to change the laws a little bit on how they look at stuff like that? Because it's crazy how you could be with somebody like when Kobe Bryant, he could have lost a lot. And look at, and then his wife didn't do nothing. Not knocking her. I just think to a certain extent, if that person ain't did shit to get this money, why should they get all of it?
But hey, I think, man, it's on you, man.
I think the judge took care. The judge sometimes treat housewives as their homemakers. That's their job.
Yeah.
Y'all agree with that?
That is a fact. Yeah. A basketball player can't be a stable parent. They can't be a stable parent. They're on the road.
That's their job. Their job is to clean the house, make the dinner, raise the kids, be the nurse, be the chauffeur. That's their job.
In a regular home. What about like Will Smith and Jada? That she ain't being no housewife. Somebody else taking care of them.
I'm talking about specifically housewives.
Specifically.
Yeah. And that is so they award them with alimony even though they didn't have a job because their job was in the home.
I wonder was Kobe Bryant's wife at home doing so. I don't think so. A lot of them women ain't that rich, ain't no housewives like that. They got other.
She was taking care of the kids. That's about it.
Yeah, they have assistants and whatnot. A lot of them do have that money where we got to kind of take them out of we can talk about them, but not too much because they have a privileged lifestyle where they can afford cleaners, maids.
Yeah.
There's a new flip show out right now where they got celebrities they're renovating houses with people who work for them. I think the one funny guy from The Office, he had a nanny for 18 years and he redid her whole house. But his nanny helped raise all of his kids. He's a celebrity. Him and his wife, obviously, he travels and stuff for work. So they had a nanny that would travel with them. He had completely renovated her house. I forgot the name of the show. Something My House. I know Snoop Dogg did one with some dude. He's a
They,
football
they
coach.
take care of him. Mel Brooks takes care of my aunt. He pays her well. And she only goes to his house 2 times a week to
You said
You
clean.
your
said your
aunt?
aunt?
My aunt Ziva, she was in California. She is a maid housekeeper for Mel Brooks.
Oh wow,
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So they live a different lifestyle, but yeah, typical stay-at-home wife. Maybe a guy makes like I work in a trade, so a lot of these guys, most of us, like $100,000-$200,000 a year. A lot of them do have women that stay at home or they work a part-time job because, like I said, right now I'm out of town for work. I'm here. I go home tomorrow, but that's typical. Sometimes I got a project in Alabama later on this year, so if I'm traveling around, I really can't be a full-time parent, if you would say. So, you might have a wife working part-time or not working at all. You make
What
enough
y'all
money.
think about somebody like Nick Cannon? You think he'll ever get put on child support? Nick Cannon having kids left and right by different women and
I think
everything.
that's disgusting.
I don't know
What
what's
he's
up with
doing.
him. And that it's a rapper doing that crap too. That dude with the blonde braids or whatever is real
Hmm.
popular. He like
Yeah.
married his 6th baby mama, something like that, or is about to marry her.
Dwight Howard got along. I mean, they ain't having. Some of them have issues. Nick Cannon ain't had no issues yet. I'm surprised he ain't been on child support or something.
I mean, they rich though. He can afford to have 6, 7, 8 kids. I mean,
They get broke too. Them damn housewives. They be on
bro.
no
I mean,
shit.
he could put them all under one roof. Probably they all wouldn't care.
I don't
A little
agree.
dirt. That's his name.
I don't get child support. I don't even get alimony. I didn't ask for it. But I don't agree with what Nick is doing. The reason I don't believe is because he has a lot of kids. There's nothing wrong with having a lot of kids, but he is spreading himself thin. You can't be at 10 different homes at one
Hey,
time. And
hey,
as
that's a good
children
point.
get older, they're going to start to resent the other child who gets more time from him.
Yep.
The sibling that gets more attention, not because, they hate that sibling. It's just that sibling gets more of their dad's time. And
Yep.
as
That's
they
true.
get older, it's going to be more sports, more games to go to, more parties to go to. And he has a work commitment because he's an entertainer. So he already has a busy schedule. It's going to
Right.
be hard for him to be there for all the kids at one time. And it's virtually impossible.
Now he
And
And
came
he's
that's
out.
setting these women up to do it themselves, essentially. Like, money's cool, but that physicality that goes into it is rough. And he's just putting that on all these females.
Now he came
yeah.
out and said that he doing just. He said he feel like he doing just as much or more than a regular parent. He said he actually his life,
He's doing a lot for the kids financially,
but he talking
but
about
he won't be
physically.
able to do right now. He has 4 ladies currently pregnant right now at this time.
That shit
That
crazy.
Oh,
does he does. He has the light skinned chick, the one that showed there's 4 ladies, the Abby LaRose, the
Damn.
almost white looking girl, and the 2 Blasian girls,
so
and
what's
that
he
one
gonna have,
black
like
girl.
14 kids soon?
He said
So
he's taking them to the game, taking them to their stuff. He's FaceTime. He said he's being active in their lives
right
right now. He
now,
said,
but
He's not
it's
doing that
going to
show
get
right now, is he?
it's going to get complicated, and he may say all these things, but what really matters is what those kids going to say when they become of age. When they become 15, 16, and they start to have their own personalities and their own thoughts, how will they feel? How does Mariah Carey's children feel that after that their parents broke up, that their dad decided to have more kids? Who knows what they
okay,
may feel
let me
about
ask
that?
you a
Who knows?
question.
They may say, "Oh, we're not good enough because Daddy decided to have 9 more kids after this."
Yeah. The chick
Okay.
is
Even
wild.
though that may not be the case, it's all on how they perceive it.
Yeah,
True.
it will
Shit,
be tough.
I wonder what kind of point he trying to make. Won't he just, you know what I'm saying? He want to start another family. You know what I'm saying? Then
He's trying to have
what?
a living legacy or something like to me. He want all them kids. I don't know what he.
You don't give a damn. I know that.
That's rich people problems,
That's
I
kind of
guess.
selfish.
I got
It
one
is
kid. I'm trying to have another one until I get like 3 properties under my
But it's dudes out here ain't got no money having kids like that too now.
That's true too.
Yeah,
That's
what that one dude in Texas got
And
31 kids.
But
right,
they got
but
time for their kids, probably.
they probably
and so you an average
but
dude with 6 baby mamas. You ain't got no time. Hold on.
You
he don't
working.
have no time.
He at work. 24/7.
Like what the fuck? Or he in jail
But-
because he can't pay the money?
He's creating broken homes
Yeah.
across the nation. He's creating broken homes, and having an absent father is better than having a 10% father.
I know 2 dudes that got over 20 kids right now.
Damn.
20.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
They said, like,
What are you doing?
but like once you get 10 kids, you don't have to pay child support. I heard.
Oh yeah, I heard about this shit. Yeah, I wanted to.
You gotta pay none.
You don't gotta pay none.
But shit, that means the
Really?
kids gonna suffer, right?
Yeah, they all gonna.
Yeah, they gonna suffer either way. I mean, yeah, I know some. I know
Is
somebody
that what
about
Nick
kids,
doing
too.
low key?
I don't know what Nick's doing. I don't know what he's doing. He on some stuff.
Nick's making a Wild and Out Junior.
Some people that they
He's
pretty
trying
much
to make
like
his own
animals.
network. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
trying to-
it's his own Nick Junior.
Pretty much
He's
Nick like
making
an
Nick
animal and
Jr.
shit.
for
He just
real.
out here having sex. Shit, he an animal.
Yeah,
They
he's trying to have his own network.
They said what a man's supposed to
I
spread
like
his fruit or something like that.
I heard them Africans say you supposed to have 3 wives and shit. Some of them say I heard Africans say they had about 2-3 wives.
Yeah,
But they
but
have
I mean,
3
all the
wives, but they
kids-
all live under one home, or they all live next door to each other.
They got more love than Nick Cannon's single baby mom.
And right, because all the moms are sister wives. They know each other. They all do family functions together. These ladies don't know each other.
Yeah, this shit
They're not
wild.
under the same roof raising each other's children.
And they're not sharing the man. The man's not coming home to all of them in one house.
Exactly.
He's with multiple
Exactly.
women in every state and all over the country. These women share the man, they share the children, they share the responsibilities. He comes home with all of them, spends equal time with all of them. Nick
That
not
still
doing
sound like
that.
a headache though. That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, under the Muslim
It is.
faith, look at me. Some people do live that lifestyle, but wait, y'all, I'm about to bow out. I gotta get up and do some stuff for work in the morning. So I appreciate the invite, man. I'll definitely try to come back, man.
Yeah, come back, man. I appreciate y'all coming on here. I'm already ending the interview too, man.
Okay.
You've been up here. I appreciate y'all. I was shocked these many people came, but next time I hope I'm gonna have it so more people can come out here and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Just send me a message on Instagram, man. I'll follow you and keep up with you for sure.
Yeah. Y'all hit me
Yeah,
up though.
for
So
real.
I remember to hit
Okay.
y'all up.
For
All right,
real.
my guys.
Y'all have a good one.
You
You too.
too.
Bye.
All right.